Yes, yeah. So you've convinced these ratlings that you were emissaries of their rat god, and then something peculiar happened as you guys went to sleep. Peculiar happened as you went to slop. You all dreamed separately of what you assumed to be the true rat god. And last session, the rat god, the real rat god. And last session, Gerd, it is Gerd. Last session, you all got the same message, and it started with go. But as you wake up, you realize the full message was in fact go. Lead my people in your treacherous ways. It pleases me. And with that thought, you all wake up.
Braxton immediately
that went better than expected.
Lights a candle and begins to fucking pray, and everyone can see there's no smile on his face. He looks very somber. In fact, he actually looks pissed right now as he takes a moment to kneel down right next to where he was sleeping, and he is praying.
And as you all look around as well, you notice Braxton praying, and immediately you also notice Daverin is gone. And on his
killed him.
Yeah, there's no blood. On his little pile of hay, there's a simple note, and it reads, "It was interesting, but I am needed elsewhere. Good luck, adventurers."
What
And
an
that
idiot.
is all you
Fuck
know.
him.
Fuck him, yeah.
Pussed out, left. Bye.
Little bitch.
Okay.
Can I take just a quick moment? I didn't really do a very good job, I think, last week of describing Six's sort of movements and whatnot. As a drunken master, even when he's not been drinking, he looks like he's been drinking. He sort of bobs around, weaves a little bit, stumbles when he walks. The strange thing is, though, he never looks like he's about to lose his feet. He's very lithely drunk, if we can go with that. He's very dexterous in his complete and utter drunkenness. But if you were just to casually glance at him, he just looks blitzed, basically 24.
He just look blitzed. Sure.
I didn't know you went way of the drunken master. That's fucking dope.
As Braxton finishes his prayers, he starts packing up, and he looks at everyone and goes, "We're leaving."
It is at this moment that the Rat King enters the room. Ah, yes, emissaries, yes. How did you find your accommodations? Yes. How are you okay? Do you need food? More cheese? More cheese for the emissaries of my rat god? Yes.
How are your supplies?
Oh, a little low, but we do okay. I send ratlings out to find more supplies.
We do not wish to eat all of your food.
No, that's
But I haven't
okay.
seen you talk as the Rat King on stream. All you're doing is fucking nodding your head. That's great.
Yes. It is I, the Rat King.
God damn it.
Blake would voice his character much differently from me.
Braxton's gonna walk over to the Rat King,
Yes.
putting his hand on his shoulder, and goes, "Give us a second
And the
to
moment-
talk as emissaries."
The moment you hit your hand on his shoulder, he gawks at you. Goes, "Oh, the emissary touches me."
Give us a
Nutting.
moment to talk as emissaries.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
call to you if we need you.
Yes,
John.
Just. Oh, yes, my emissary, and he leaves. And actually, can I have you guys all roll perception checks for me?
How do you do that again? I'm kidding. I can feel the slap coming through my computer. I think I did it right.
I'll go ahead and do this for him as well. Okay.
Good.
Oh.
19.
Wow, that's funny. Okay.
Holden, the DM, has now rolled.
Holden,
yeah,
you rolled a 6.
You failed. We're waiting on.
Well,
one
that
more
was
person.
using Hawks, so. Yeah, we're waiting on 6. Jason? Clink, 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 clink.
Can you hear me?
No?
Roll perception.
He yells it from the other room.
Jason!
Roll it. I was stirring a dish. Okay.
What are you doing stirring a dish?
It was burning.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Roll
stirring
perception
it?
for me, please.
Well, I'm stirring it.
Perception coming through skills for stats, skills, perception.
Click the roll button.
One.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now, here's the funny thing.
The first one was accidentally prepared.
Braxton, you asked the
Will
wrecking
you
to
take
leave,
performance?
and then both Braxton and Six notice the Rat King just kind of being very sneaky, just kind of peeking around the wall and just kind of like watching you guys. And
I would
kind of
like to pick the soapbox off and throw it right there.
You throw the box over?
Not to hit him, just to hit this wall about like here, just so he knows I can see him.
Okay. And he fucking scurries off. Okay.
All right.
I turn to the rest of the party. All right. First things first. We've never actually we didn't know each other before yesterday. I am Braxton, worshipper of Kellenbor.
At this point, Hawk steps down from his hay bed and sits on a stool and he says, "Call me Hawk. I kill demons. That's all you need to know."
But what if I want to know more? Okay, you got me there.
They had us in the first half, gotta be honest.
Braxton looks to Six.
You fucking said it wrong, Holden. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Thanks, I know.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't really have a name. You can call me Six.
Well, I guess it's my turn then.
I weave back and forth in front of you.
You sure move a lot for a small boy.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah.
You should see me in bed, you fucking oaf.
Do you actually say that?
No.
Okay.
Braxton would probably take it as an offer.
Hey, he has standards.
Damn.
Ouch. That hurt me.
God damn.
He turns to Jericho.
Jericho kind of does a little bit of a bow. He's pretty humble for, how big he is.
Yeah, real humble.
Valkus.
Nothing.
So I fucking thought. I'm taller than him. I'm taller than... Oh, yeah, that's why you said there. No, I have been so fucking exhausted. Please forgive.
Go ahead.
Kind of gives a bow. I'm Jericho Valkus. I am, originally from Liar's Woods. And, I spend most of my time just studying and reading. Magicking. And frolicking, he says, kind of with a questioning, like thinking of the words he's going to say, but not like enunciating properly. He's like, frolicking?
Rex nods and goes, I've seen a good frolic in my day.
As have I. The sheep do it well.
We have gathered our hysterium. I would like to leave this place now.
Why?
Our job was to get hysterium and return, and we get paid. Point is to stay when we have the hysterium.
I feel like there might be more to find here.
You're right, but you see, I don't exactly like getting messages from gods that aren't my own. Especially ones telling me to continue forward in what we are doing. To me, that's a sign that we fuck off and leave.
Braxton, you would know at this point with your perception check earlier. You would be able to tell from the sounds you're hearing above that there is some very harsh weather occurring above as well.
Fucker, trying to keep me in here.
No, that's. You remember that D12 you rolled?
Hold to play it down, damn.
Do you remember that D12 you rolled?
I picked the weather.
Yep.
Rat King, come forward.
And he scurries into the room, and he rounds the corner really quick and nearly slams into the box.
That's close enough, Rat King.
He stops right there. Yes, ma'am.
What is the weather?
The weather. Can you not smell it?
Big.
I point at my nose and then point at his.
And he goes,
do I look like I can smell it?
He kind of raises his nose. He's like, oh yes, very bad weather. Very much storming. Much storm.
Much storming. Very rain.
Do you know where the Hopkins Mill is?
The Hopkins? Oh, the mill. Oh, the mill. We don't go there. No.
How long would it? Is the weather terrible enough that we wouldn't make it there safely?
Jericho kind of holds out a hand, and he looks at the rat king and goes, "Why don't you go there?"
Oh, bad plant. Kill many rat.
There are plants there?
Oh, no. One plant. That plant. One plant. Kill many. We don't go back. No.
You're gonna fucking get your ass kicked.
A plant attacked you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Did you aggravate the plant in any way?
No. We search, we scavenge, we look for supplies. Yes, and we go through the mill, and the plant attack us. We did not attack plant. We like plant. Plant's good.
Answer
yes.
my previous question: is how dangerous do you think would be to travel there this weather?
Would not be comfortable, but you could do it. Yes.
All right, leave us again. We must continue our talk.
May I please? A question for you.
Of course.
Answer for you.
Oh. He looks confused at you saying that, and kind of scared at this point. My emissaries, please. My brethren, up front last night. They were guarding the entrance, and they are gone. They are not accounted for. Yes, my brethren. Do you know where they are? Their names.
Oh, that's not what I meant to say.
What?
I'm making what I think Jericho would look like, and I was on the feet tab, and I just said feet, thinking I was saying something else. Do you know where they went? Feet.
No. He goes, my brethren, Zippo, Harpo, Chico, and Groucho. Where'd they go?
Oh my fucking god! Did you say that with a straight face?
I walk towards him. I'm gonna put my hand gently on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
They were called.
Again, he looks up at you. This time, more terrified.
They were called forth back home to the rat god.
Oh, to the rat god? Did they ascend to godhood with him?
They are resting in peace. I am sorry for your loss. If you would like, we can hold a service.
Oh, the rat god took them from us? But why?
It was
They're
because
good rats.
their wings were ready, even though our hearts were.
Dude, I fucking...
My brethren.
Side note, Isaac, that was from Christian Schmidt's mother. She posted that about him.
Oof.
Damn. And then the rat god kind of drops to one knee. Oh, Zeppo, Harpo, Chico, Groucho, my brethren.
Give us an hour. Gather your brothers and sisters. We'll hold a small prayer for them.
Yes. Good emissary. Yes. I
Be
will
gone.
go. I will go. And he leaves.
Give us an hour. All right.
An hour. Okay. You have an hour.
Okay. I turn back to everyone.
Yes.
So the weather is terrible. I do not much wish to stay.
Oh, my emissary! I forgot one more thing. My emissary.
What's this next to
Yes.
me? What's this?
Oh,
Go ahead.
that's a small bowl or a medium-sized bowl.
In anger.
Oh. Okay.
Very gently, I say.
It's
yes,
a
go ahead.
rather frail wooden bowl. It smashes into bits as you kick it.
Do you not know how to
He
tell
just back-
time?
He kind of
You not know how to
he actually he scurries all the way around. You hear the pitter patter at his feet, and he comes around to this side, and he comes over here and gets behind. Oh, Six comes to him. Perfect. He gets behind
Sorry.
Six. He gets behind Six. He's like, oh, nice emissary, nice. Yes. Oh, one more thing to tell
What
you.
is it
He's a
you
good boy.
need to tell us?
One more thing to tell you. Yes. Last night, your friend over there. He points to Hawk. He says, he points to Hawk and says, oh, he tried to break rock, and so last night we break rock for you. Yes.
Fucking shit.
Son
Excellent.
of a bitch.
He
that
tells you
I'm
this, and then
Happy to hear.
he says, oh yes, but one problem.
Yes.
Behind rock
Another rock?
was another rock.
Holden, when I come down, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Rockception.
And
It's a rock inside a rock inside another rock.
Is this rock tougher than the last
Oh,
rock?
no. It is lighter.
Oh, excellent. Well, we should go ahead and see about moving that one as well.
Holden, Braxton would walk over and check this out.
You wouldn't have known that was there, but you're just gonna go in.
No, he'd walk over to check out
to
to see if anything had
Yeah,
changed.
there's rubble. It looks like they chipped the stone away. You can actually see a couple of like discarded little chisels and some shavings of rubble on the ground, and along with that, a very crushed skeleton.
Oh,
Can I tell what race based off skeletal features?
Make a medicine check.
Can I also make a
You
medicine
had it
check?
ready.
Because I believe I have proficiency in that.
If you would follow him and check it out with him, sure.
I'm not proficient in it, but I got a 15.
Mm-hmm. Brax,
Sure.
with that, you can tell, just based off the size alone, it was probably either a human or half-elf.
That's shit.
And Jericho would be able
Wait.
to confirm to you that it was, in fact, a half-elf.
What's with all the half elves today?
That's a
Wait,
great
for a
question.
second, it didn't show up, and it just said result, and both the boxes are blank. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
A result. It's for your DM's interpretation.
that was a 19.
Yeah. So is Jericho next to me?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I assume so.
Wait, do we roll the actual dice now? Oh, that's cool.
Oh, do you have it set to roll
Oh,
dice?
yeah, you can have it set to roll actual physical dice or just the slash
I don't know how
roll.
to. I didn't do anything. Oh, enable 3D dice. I did do something.
Yeah, that's a thing you could do.
Yeah, I don't have that on because it takes longer.
The,
Okay, wait.
the rat god is kind of at the back of the hallway. He's very
Okay, there you go.
very shyly, like kind of backing up slowly, but watching you carefully.
I'm gonna pick up the skull
Mhm.
and
Eat it.
say a soft, quick prayer, including the words that Jericho would hear: "No one should die alone. Find peace and brotherhood in the afterlife, my friend."
From what you can tell,
Jericho nuts.
this is the only skeleton in this hallway in between one rock and literally another rock. You can assume he died alone.
And that's why I said, "Find
Yeah.
peace and
Yeah.
brotherhood in your afterlife, my
That
friend."
was just, yep.
I'll set him down and quickly put my hand to his head and just kind of pray softly.
Mm-hmm. You, despite the happenings, you do feel a strong connection with your god at the moment.
Yeah. Side note for you, Holden.
Mm.
Every morning and every night,
Mhm.
Braxton will pray. It's part of practice for Kellenbor. It's a morning prayer for his own friends. So he would say a lot about Luke in the morning. At night, it'd be for his friends. So it'd be for the party.
Okay, I will try
Morning
to keep
is
that in
for-
mind. I'll try to hold you to it. If you do not
Yeah.
do so, I will keep that in mind.
It's morning practice is the dead.
Mhm.
Nightly practice is alive.
Good to know. 6. As you walk up to the second rock, as you shuffle past your two larger friends, you I assume you press your ear up to the second rock. I won't make you roll for this one. You hear the same squish. It's not quite like that. It's more like it sounds less like somebody punching Jello and more like if somebody kind of smacked Jello and then slowly rubbed it around on a surface.
Braxton is allowed.
It's kind of like a. It's less of a squish and more like just a gooey something.
Right.
Meta, everybody knows.
So I look back at the skeleton again.
Mhm.
Can I make some sort of wisdom perception check to confirm to myself that there's some sort of slimy thing behind the door here that is potentially eating
The
this man?
skeleton is bone dry.
Bone dry. Okay.
Pun intended.
Is there any like metal near him, weapons or maybe buttons or anything like that?
If there were, then they're certainly not here anymore.
Okay.
Rat King,
Well,
come
then.
here.
Oh,
Come
yes.
hither, my
And-
bitch.
seeing you speak to him, he timidly approaches.
You have better hearing than I. Go listen at the rock.
Oh, emissary recognizes my natural talents. Yes. Oh, and he seems very excited, and he kind of scurries past you and kind of runs on all fours almost, and then he approaches 6 and approaches the rock and shuffles by and puts his
There.
ear up to the large boulder, and he looks 6. You
Cool.
see, you're right next to him. He looks very puzzled, and he turns back. He looks to 6 and he says, "What is that? Do you
Wait,
hear
how
it?
do
Tell
you
me.
do the thing?
Do you hear?
What?
Do you hear it?
What thing, Isaac?
6
do.
listens at the second rock. How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, in the little blank you typed /me.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, it's just like Minecraft.
Eat. Well, you are right next to Jericho. Anyway, so the rat king looks at you and says, "What is that noise? I have never."
Does it smell like anything you've smelled before?
And he goes, "Hmm?" And he kind of gives you a strange look, and he puts his nose up to the rock and he sniffs. He goes, "Oh, Blood.
Death.
Dried
Fuck.
blood. Lots of blood. Blood. Human blood.
Can you give us a second? Hawk, come forth.
I assume Hawk at the after all this, Hawk probably would have been at the back, kind of staring at you guys, watching.
Rat King,
observing.
go back. Give us a little bit. Do you have anything medical, like any herbs or potions?
Are you asking the Rat King?
Yes.
He goes, oh, medical. Oh, we have some herbs. Yes, and bandages. Oh, yes. We're very crafty ratlings. Yes.
Can you gather us some? Because if we go forward, I am anticipating danger.
Oh, the emissaries clear the way. Yes. I go there. I gather. And he leaves. He scurries off in excitement.
Hold on, I'm sorry. 1 minute. I need to turn my heater on. My room is like negative right now. Actually, keep talking. I'll just turn my headset way up.
Yeah. Jericho gets his ass eaten. Okay.
6. How thick does the rock feel?
I feel the rock. How thick does it feel?
How many C's?
You can't tell from your current position how many C's are in that thick. However, just brushing your hand up against the rock, it crumbles. It seems as though this rock is highly eroded.
I'd like to put my dick in the rock.
Okay.
I haul off and just
roll for fuck.
Kick it as hard as I can.
You kick it as hard as you can. Give me an attack roll.
I'm using my DM point and fucking the rock.
Okay.
I'm kidding. You were totally gonna let me do that too.
No, I assumed it was a joke, but I was just gonna go with it.
I'm gonna walk up to behind 6.
Okay, well here's the thing. It's a rock, so I wasn't looking for it to hit. Your damage was max. You kick the rock, and it actually looks fucking awesome. Because Braxton, as you approach, 6 kind of reels back a little bit, and then leaps forward, kicks the rock with one leg, and it's as if straight out of Dragon Ball Z, somebody punched the ground and a massive crater formed in the ground. He kicked like a solid 2 feet into this rock, and it kind of crumbles before him. And your leg is just full of dust now, but you sure did it.
Braxton asks, "What is Dragon Ball Z?"
That'd be an odd thing to ask, because nobody said that.
I look at it as if I totally expected to just punch through or kick through the rock, like it's something I do every other day or so.
See, I was about to give you
Jericho slow claps. 100%.
It did look pretty cool.
Clap at that.
Yeah.
What do we see now?
You see a slightly more destroyed rock.
Oh, okay. I see.
No, you didn't. You didn't kick a hole all the way through it. It was a couple feet in.
Oh, that's what I thought.
No. I'm sorry.
Braxton is gonna touch the back of 6 and
roll for fuck.
Guidance.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Interesting.
It lasts a minute, and it's a cantrip, so I can just keep doing this. But the next ability check has a D4 added onto it.
Okay.
All right. I mean, why stop there? I guess I'll.
Are you just gonna keep kicking at it?
I'll throw a fist into it this time because my fists are deadly weapons.
Are you?
So.
Are you?
I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Are you just fucking this rock up with your fists and your legs? Are you just beating the shit out of this rock?
If he punches it again,
if it continues to go this well, yes.
Braxton's gonna go. We could grab the soapbox and beat it to death with it.
At this point, Hawk has kind of joined you guys at the end of the hallway. He is watching, and with guidance, you guys are pretty determined. Eventually, you go ahead.
Wait, Jericho's gonna wink at both Braxton and 6, and then he's gonna turn to the king and he's gonna go, "Allow me to show you my magic." And the tome is gonna pop into his hand, the big purple book.
Sure.
And I'm gonna tell them to stand back because they're directly in front of me.
Hawk sure
Braxton's
would.
gonna go over to here.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the tome and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it.
6 should probably get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm assuming he'd move. I'm hoping he'd move. I really hope he moves.
I
move.
6.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm moving.
Oh,
there we go.
That was real bad.
Hey, Blake, you remember that one time that I cast an Eldritch Blast, got a crit, and did 2 damage? Because I remember.
Here's the thing. It's still an Eldritch Blast, and it's still a crumbling rock. You you can tell at this point that the rock is actually rather spherical, and it
Spherical.
seems it's spherical. You've probably gotten about halfway through it.
The game sphere.
Braxton's gonna turn to
emphasis.
the Rat King.
Emphasis.
Rat King.
Ah, yes, and he approaches with some like rags and green something. It kind of bundled in arms.
And did you find them?
I will take that and put it in a little in my pouches.
Okay. Add the custom item whenever you would like. That it is makeshift rattling healing agent.
Ooh. Fancy.
King.
Yeah. Yes. My lord. My emissary. My lord. Yes.
You have skilled combatants and scouts, correct?
Of course. Yes. We train very hard.
Bring
very
me
hard.
one of your best scouts and one of your best combatants. They will be joining us in this forward motion.
Oh, we join the emissaries. Yes. And
But you must stay here in case we do not return. The rat gods. And you watch as he kind of stops for a second and kind of has a little bit of bile in his throat when he says this. The rat god's message must live on.
I
Yes,
thought you meant
very-
the Rat King said that. I'm like, when did Blake become the DM?
He says, and then he goes, "Go forth, gather them quickly."
Okay. Oh, yes. A mission with the emissaries. And he kind of runs off. And he's shouting as he runs down the hall. A mission. He seems very
Braxton
excited.
looks to Six and go, "If I have to praise that fucking false god one more time."
Hold on, I do have a question about my class.
Mhm.
I didn't realize this at first, and I thought so. The picture I sent you early of the Eldritch Blast thing, that the prereq was having Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
I read that wrong, and it's actually a class feat, not a feat, but like a class ability. Hold on, let me roll up to it. Eldritch Invocations. I can select 2. Are you okay with Xanthar's Guide for everything, or?
Yeah, Xanathar's is fine.
Okay, sweet.
What is your
I was
class?
really hoping you'd say that. Warlock.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Xanathar's is. I mean, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, Xanathar's is pretty canon.
It is
Gotcha.
canon.
I mean,
I don't know what's
isn't it endorsed and sold by Wizards of the Coast?
Xanthar's,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a core book. Well, it's not a core book. It's a core expansion.
Yeah, it's an expansion. So
Oh.
yeah, it's canon. Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
totally fine. I mean, I guess I don't care that much about canon or non-canon anyway. This is all homebrewed, but yeah.
Okay.
Yep. As far as building your
Thank you.
class,
The scout has arrived.
if you were just waiting for them, they would come up. In a rather not as large as the Rat King, but a large rattling with a scimitar approaches and silently nods his head at you, and then a smaller rattling, seemingly a little more excited, kind of scurries up next to him.
Which one of you is the scout?
And the larger one just points down
The
at the
one
smaller
with the weapon.
Yeah.
All I can
The
think of
smaller
is
one kind of
one.
stands up on his hind feet and kind of nods his head. Yes, me.
You go up with 6, and you will scout the room off first. Warrior, you stand behind Jericho. You'll be the 4th to enter the room.
And he kind of nods his head, and the scout runs up ahead to 6.
I look toward the scout and I say,
Oh.
How many are you?
He kind of he looks up at you in confusion.
I am 4.
I am one. I am one, my
Ratlings.
lord.
What are your numbers like?
Numbers?
How many ratlings live here?
He looks at you. He says, all of us.
Oh my
Is
fucking
there-
god.
Is there a number associated with that?
Number?
How to count?
If you were to put all of you in one room, how many would be in that room?
What's a room?
All of us. So we. The rattling kind of stammers. He's very confused. This thing is like if you were to stand up on his hind legs, maybe a foot tall. So very large for a rat, but like he's not as big as the others. He's very confused at what you're asking.
I nod satisfied.
Okay. Good. All of us.
Okay, so I reread up. We just took a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, remember my vision, the devil vision and shit that I put down?
Yeah.
I can swap those out after a short or long rest and give myself 2 new ones.
Okay.
So no longer do I have devil sight.
Okay.
Thanks. That's all. Love you.
All right. Hawk does acknowledge Braxton. He does acknowledge you. He gives you a nod and he continues to watch down the hallway.
I have a book out in my hand and I am writing while I pray.
Sure. Okay. I'll just make this clear right now. It would only take 6. You could bust down the rest of this rock. It's crumbling and starting to roll in front of you.
Guiding bolt.
With
Level
guidance,
3.
with guidance, or whether Jericho takes it out with an Eldritch Blast, or 6 you take it out with some more swings, you guys could take out this rock.
Wonderful. All right.
All right.
As the end of it starts to crumble, kind of toward the end, I assume,
Yeah.
like into whatever's beyond, I take a step back as that happens, so that we can sort of glance in there with our dark vision and make sure we're not going to be eaten by a slime or something.
Sure thing. As soon as you bust open this rock, you are greeted with eerie darkness. There's no light coming from down this passage. The only light is coming from behind you, back in the kind of mess hall where the Rat King, you first met him, was giving his speeches. It is very dark. Even with dark vision, it is very dim in here. So I'm gonna go ahead.
So that whole thing about me giving up devil vision was probably bad.
Yep. It was really funny that you did that just before this. So moving on.
Braxton comes to the corner. I'm assuming he would have been told. Is it dark in there?
Indeed.
Yeah.
He's gonna pick. Is there rocks on the ground, like rocks?
I mean, we just
there's,
shattered one, so I'm
there's
assuming
plenty.
so.
Yeah, if you want something to pick up, you got it.
I am casting light. The save throw is only if it's on an enemy. But now there's
darkness.
There's now a bright light on this rock, and I'm gonna toss it to 6.
I try to catch it.
You can catch the rock.
All right.
I go. There's some
toss
light
it down the hall.
All right, roll a strength for me.
You can add the D4 to that.
Oh, sweet. Did you say a
Throws it
strength?
too far. It bounces off the end of the room and comes back to him.
Whacks him in the forehead, breaks his nose.
Holden, what did you ask for?
Strength.
Can because of my skill, whatever it's called, can I use my dexterity?
Can I use performance?
Because of your skill, what?
It's where is it?
Also, your mic is peaking just a little bit.
Oh, so sorry about that.
You should. Be.
Fuck you.
1 second. 1 second. What's the? I have a skill, or not a skill.
Oh,
I have
skill
a feature that
versatility?
I'm trying to find.
Is that
it allows me. Oh, here it is. While you're unarmed or wielding only monk weapons and aren't wearing armor or wielding a shield, you can use Dex instead of Strength for the attack and damage rolls.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can use Dex.
Actually, I also forgot to mention when I went through Jericho, the Raven is now gone. Completely. So, that's all.
If you'd like, we can retcon the Raven.
Yeah, let's retcon the Raven. He really didn't do much
There's
except
no
be
Raven.
cool.
You literally just mentioned once, hey, there's a Raven. That was it. It's fine.
Yeah, he flipped a coin though, and he caught it in the air. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of
Sorry,
neat.
where are the unskilled checks? Oh, I found it.
Skills bottom.
Got it. Oh,
you
good.
can add a D4
Yeah.
to that. You can add a D4 to that.
It's still not one.
Yeah, and that one's in that one.
I know.
Okay, here's the thing. Within that one, you're just trying to throw a rock. You drop the rock.
I got a nat 20.
Oh my fucking god. Here's what happens.
I wasn't doing anything. I was just rolling to see if I did better.
Okay. From now on, if you make a roll, I'm expecting it to be for something.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to take that?
No, because I didn't tell you I was going to do it before, and you told us last session not to do that.
Fair enough. Okay, I would have
Those
allowed
are
it in
your
this
rules.
instance. That is
No,
my
it's
rule.
your rules. I'm gonna listen to you. I was just trying to show
I'm gonna
us
use a DM point
because
of
I'm
force if I like to
imagining-
use it.
I'm just imagining like Six tries to throw the rock, he drops it, and you just walk up, pick it up, and toss it all the way down.
If you would like to do that, I'm game with it. But it's up to you.
No, it's fine. So Six, you kind of you reel back to throw the rock, and as you lift your hand to throw it, it just kind of falls out of your hand.
I'm gonna walk up now, and then I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna fucking yeet the motherfucker.
I say,
Six, would you allow him to just pick
must
it up?
need a drink.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
You're just gonna let him do it. Sure. Dude, if you got another nat 20, I would have shit myself. Okay. With that toss.
Lover Blake wins.
How
so
far
there-
does the light go?
It is 20 feet bright light, 20 feet dim light.
Damn. Okay.
Cantrips
That's
are
big.
fun.
Okay. With
Oh,
that,
the light is gray, but it's still the bright light. It's just I can color it.
Okay. With that,
Ooh, a new hallway.
I've lost my TV remote, and every time I shift on the couch, my computer screen goes blank.
What?
I've lost my remote somewhere on the couch. Every time I
Wait,
shift.
what does your remote
Turn
have
off
to
the
do with
TV.
your computer screen?
Oh, I'm using a television.
This is all you guys can see with
Oh.
the thrown rock. It's just a,
Where are
a
we?
long dim lit hallway. Well, you are at this end. If you are walking down the hallway, I will add you guys in.
Well, the rattling. I told him to go fucking forward first.
You said to follow the
scout,
rock.
The scout goes first.
Wait, I don't see any of us in this hallway.
Yes.
Right, because
I'll
I
move
haven't
up with
added
him.
you yet. The
Scout.
scout.
Go forward and give us a report.
Scout instantly fucking dies.
I'm not gonna.
Yep.
I'm not gonna make
The
him
scout
go by himself. I will be right next to him.
I
Okay.
will be about here. Actually. Give me more back.
Okay, so you
I am
guys
about to go forward
up here.
all the way.
Ping that one more time for me. Where you'll be?
I want to be here
There,
or
okay.
here or maybe here.
You're there. There you are. Okay, and I'm gonna assume Hawk would continue to follow the group from behind, kind of taking up the rear. Jericho.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure this works. Ignore this roll. Okay, cool. I'm gonna kind of chill with Braxton.
Then I'll tell the warrior to go behind 6.
Actually, you know what? No, we're just going into this room. There's light in there. I'm booking it. Second.
Okay.
I
Cool.
tell the warrior to go behind Jericho.
It is still quite dim lit, but you can see there's one wall here, and it seems the room continues to expand in that direction.
I do have my tome out, so my book is in my hand, so I don't have to use a bonus action to summon it.
Sure.
Actually, I don't even think it's a bonus action to summon it.
Hey, Holden.
Yes.
Six is gonna take out his flask and take a good three big pulls off of it. And
Three
then,
big pulls. Okay.
and then
This is
look
actually
around at
takes me
everyone and cap
nut.
it and put it back in his bag. He does
All
not
right.
offer.
Big dick move. All right.
Braxton's gonna move up to more here.
Okay. And the small ratling looks back to you expectantly.
Where's the rock?
The rock? Yeah, it landed about here. It's in the midst of you guys.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna fucking yeet the motherfucker once more.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you make a roll. You yeet the fucker just down the hallway.
I'm gonna try to keep it with. I'm gonna throw it straight this way. I'm gonna find a way to do this. Straight like this way to see if there's a wall. I'm just gonna try to see whatever's that way. Just gonna throw it straight forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say,
that way.
yeah, rattling. Stay close to the rock.
Tunk. There's a wall.
Okay. Now I'm gonna pick it up,
Uh-huh.
turn this way, and yeet it that way. Rattling, follow the rock.
Okay. You yeet it. You
Think
make
you're
make
playing
a
fetch with the
strength
fucking-
make a strength check for me, please. Okay.
Aw, I got not 20 on my other one.
Okay. So
It's 215s,
with that,
my guy.
give me 1 sec. So it's a 20-foot radius. That's 10, 20.
Rattling,
land.
follow the
Okay.
rock.
It's gonna land with that roll. It's gonna land. You can see. As you throw the rock, you just see hallway. It continues to stay at the same width as what you're at now, but you see what looks like maybe a chest up ahead, dimly lit by the glow of this rock, and the rattling. The rattling rushes forward, following your orders, following the rock, and it rushes forward, and it goes, and it stops at the rock, and looks back at you.
See where he
I'm
is.
not able to see anything else.
Scroll down.
I tell the ratling to hold up.
Oh, we don't have any vision of what this is.
You don't have any vision of in between. You just have a rock up ahead that's lighting up.
Well,
an
the
area.
rock would have flown. Wouldn't we have gotten glimpses of it?
You would have gotten a glimpse. As I said, it is a hallway the same width of what you are in now. That it seemed to eventually stop and open up into a larger room.
Nice.
Or you're all running ahead to that.
I run up with the rat. I tell it to be careful. Don't go too far ahead.
Sure
I'm
thing.
gonna go to here and go. I don't have anything that will help. If I cast light again, I lose it on the rock.
Okay.
Jericho, what do you think we should do? I can't see very well. I do not have what they call dark vision.
Let's see.
I could guide you by the hand.
Are we trying to be sneaky?
Take me
He would
by
ask.
the hand.
Nobody has mentioned being sneaky.
True.
No, Jericho would have asked Braxton that.
How's the sound? Is it much louder, squishy in here?
Please make a perception check.
Oh God. And this is where he gets us.
It's a fucking good
Six.
perception check. That.
You
This
hear
is where
it
the
behind
slime
you.
nuts on our spine.
Say again.
You
Behind
hear it behind
Great.
you.
That's fabulous. They drop from the ceilings. Everyone, watch out.
Nice.
I toss the rock back halfway.
You toss the rock where? Sorry, Clara was
About halfway down the darkened hallway there.
halfway down the darkened hallway, like in that direction.
Yes.
Like here?
Sorry. Yeah, right about there. Perfect.
Right about there. You ping exactly where you tried to throw it, please. Right. Okay.
We're here.
You throw the rock,
Thunk. Splat.
and what is revealed is there is a splat as it enters a large gelatinous cube, and now you have a glowing gelatinous cube in front
Now
of
at
you.
least it's,
And now, no.
lit up.
Now you hear the Wii Sports theme, and it goes, "Nice shot."
Braxton, you do not have any sort of dark vision, correct?
Not a chance.
I'm gonna say you can still see about 5 feet in front of you.
Well, I could see him, right?
You can see him in the light up ahead. Yes.
We can
That's
now-
all that matters.
And at
Glowing
this
gelatinous
point,
cube.
you might notice the blood on the floor immediately in front of you.
He's gonna look to Derek and go, I knew we should have gone home.
And at this point, I'll have everyone roll initiative.
What if I don't wanna?
You don't have an
He's
option.
really got a kick out of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
What if I
whoa.
don't wanna?
Well, it's a fucking 11, Dick.
Oh, what the fuck? What is all this?
I clicked it and
Jericho
it says
would like to
you
look at
attacked.
Braxton
Here, there we
and
go.
put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Slimes are half the fun."
Here we go. I'm still getting
It
used
says
to
you
roll
attempted
20.
to use a roll command. Am I okay now?
Yep.
Can I click?
Yeah, now go ahead. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this.
Still
Yeah, I'm assuming Hawk would have been following behind as well. Still.
Upon that, Jericho Braxton would go turn back and go, I prefer flesh myself.
No, I was hoping you'd say, "What's the other half?" And then I would have winked.
Oh no! After saying I prefer flesh, Braxton winks. Shit! I actually can't fight this turn.
Come again?
I don't have my gloves on.
Son of a bitch!
I don't have my. I can't fight.
I fucking hate you, Blake. I actually loathe your existence.
My turn order has nothing in it except for 2 slimes that say 0.
So for whatever reason, my initiative is not rolling, and it says you attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected.
Click
do I
your
have to click
token
on
first.
myself?
Yes, click on yourself first.
Yes.
Got it.
Also,
my
I
turn
see that-
order just shows a bunch of slime.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there is.
Wonderful. It's a good time to go last in initiative order.
Don't worry, I can't fight until I put my gloves on. It's a character trait.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yep. So until I have an action to put on my gloves, I am fucking useless.
I'm glad I drank first.
Yeah, see, Blake, I see you rolled your initiative, but it's not on. Why? Let me see if I can. Can I? What if I? Here we go. We'll just do this for you. There you are.
No one's in it. Isaac's also not in. He rolled a 7.
Why are you not in it?
Because something happened to the turn order reset after me and Isaac rolled.
Weird. Okay, I'll.
You got 400.
Hello? Hello?
Don't forget to roll for Hawk the Rattling.
Yep. I'll be adding those in just a moment.
Well, I just don't know because everything's weird for me and it keeps changing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with all that.
Plus, someone has a 400. Good. The slime's gonna go first.
So
He's
far,
gonna, like, slurp over here. Nice.
Especially because I am useless unless I can see. And
Wait.
This is...
Hold on, isn't each one of the grid squares 5 feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the slime should be illuminating 20.
Correct.
Yeah, the slime should be illuminating 20. You're right. Okay.
So it should be almost to us.
Yeah,
Big
hold
slime.
on. You're right.
Big slime make big light.
You're right. Hold on one moment.
Hey, no one has an excuse to fucking miss. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That thing is glowing. You better not miss. By the way, Jericho, Braxton would, upon tapping your shoulder, look at his hands and go, "Oh no!" And at this point he has realized he doesn't have his gloves on.
Oh yeah.
You watch as Braxton, for the first time, kind of freezes up looking at you. Like he's looking at his hands and at the slime with like just confused and kind of scared.
What's your
What
damage?
color is it glowing?
He is growing dark. He's growing a light gray.
So it'd extend out in that direction, and here, and
What
I was
color
gonna
is the cube?
the cube
Yeah, what color is the cube?
is very
It's
gray.
glowing.
It's glowing. It's transparent gray, slightly bluish green.
And it's also gray because my color is gray.
Yeah. Here's the thing. This was kind of a surprise, but because of the little rock you threw into this guy,
There's another cube.
Ignore the fact that Discord says I'm playing League of Legends. I am turning it on to make sure my little brother's not playing and that he is in bed. Because Dad's not home right now. That might be a snitch.
I'll just do this. We'll make it easier. Okay.
At
Sorry,
this point, Jericho, you see Braxton go into full panic mode upon seeing the other slime come into.
Yeah, if you guys do notice the other slime, you can just barely see it through the dimness, but thanks to the rock embedded in this one.
Okay. God damn it.
And at this point, I'll just make things easier for you guys. You're surveying the area.
Nice. I bet there's 2 more slimes in there.
No, that well.
There's a line.
Your 12. Your 12 wasn't the actual like weather. It was how many slimes we're gonna fight.
You're fighting 12 slimes.
God damn.
Anyway, is that we have everyone then? Let's see.
Yeah,
1, 2,
I believe
3,
so.
4, and the 2. Okay,
How the
perfect.
fuck did you roll a max and a fail, a 6?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I
Yeah, but
didn't mean
You
to.
rolled the lowest possible and the highest possible. Congrats.
So first things first, the rattling. Actually, I should get his stats, but the rattling is his turn, and he runs up immediately next to you and looks to you as if waiting for orders.
I look back and go, kill it!
Okay.
Very panicked. This is the first time anyone's heard panic in Braxton.
And that actually, this is a large rat. He's seen very confident and stoic in himself. His eyes widen. He actually looks quite scared at you yelling that.
Is Braxton now officially under the frightened status?
No, he's just a bit panicked because of his lack of gloves.
Well, where are your gloves?
Not on him.
Fuck
They're,
you.
they're on him. He has to put them on, but
Yeah, just put them on.
he has to wait till his turn.
You're a dick.
I built my character with a very big flaw.
I know you did, damn it.
Next, you hear that same slimy sound as the cube moves 5, 10, 15 feet towards 6 in the scout.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
He's
hello.
like, bitch, I'm hungry.
Okay. And that'll bring us to Hawk, actually. Who... Oh, boy, I gotta get his character sheet up. his weapons, pulls out. He would actually probably pull out. It looks like he has a crossbow, a light crossbow, and he moves up behind you. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He moves up with you guys. Or actually, he wouldn't move up all the way. He'd probably stay back. He draws his crossbow and
rolls in that one and shoots Jericho.
And I don't know. I would say I don't know if he'd ready or shoot. He'd probably just fucking shoot the crossbows. So he's gonna shoot for this guy here. He's going to go ahead and roll. That's certainly gonna hit. And so he fires one crossbow bolt. It whizzes just above your guys' shoulders, but he lands it quite expertly straight into the cube, and some liquid leaks out of the puncture.
What kind of liquid?
Can I lick it?
Probably not something you want to lick. And that brings us to Braxton.
You fucking got me good.
Is it an action or a bonus action for me to put on my gloves?
Where are they on your person?
They would be right at my hip.
Like, at your hip.
Like in your pocket?
Like basically like where you would put like a holster for a gun, it'd be like there.
You have a special little spot for them?
Yes.
That's a bonus action. That's fine.
Then my bonus action, I am putting on my gloves. He watches it kind of like someone about to give you a proctology exam, snaps them on.
Yeah, I would make it an action, but I don't want to debuff you that hard.
And you see all the panic is gone from his face.
Yeah. Congratulations, you just nerfed Braxton.
Yeah. Nerfed Braxton.
He looks at Jericho and goes, "I've got it now." And he points and casts Guiding Bolt.
Go for
and
it.
to think so, I was about to waste a spell on you, kid.
That'd be
what? 20? Really?
It's 20 damage.
46. Yeah, holy shit. Fucking Guiding Bolt max damage. Okay. It's not dead, but to just describe to me what this looks like.
You watch as I point with my hand axe, because I still have that out. This dark gray with black and white mixed in, just bright light slams, cutting a chunk of it off, giving whoever hits it next has advantage. Because now there's a bit glowing piece on this cube. Because I hit this one. It's glowing, so the next attack has advantage. And as the smile has returned to Braxton's face, and he goes, "Ha, ha. Oh," and he just smiles.
I'm hard.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're hard, because it's unless you have anything else, it is now your turn.
I'd like to just have an erection. That's my turn. No.
Okay.
Braxton is aroused.
Braxton.
I'm kidding.
Braxton is aroused.
Oh shit! I forgot to add in my description here. All right, I'm gonna open up my book and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch, baby.
Hey, so
On this boy. I'm kind of like, I don't know what to think actually. I guess Jericho's really never seen a slime before. He's like, ice. And then I actually don't have the description. Give me 1 second here. I did not mean to open Twitter.
Bet.
Okay, you're right. Shit. You actually make a ghostly skeletal hand. Here, I'll just copy paste real quick. Sorry. God, I'm terrible. Fuck. That work?
Nope.
Not quite.
Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. How about? Wait. What? I literally entered it. Hello?
Hello?
No, don't. Okay, hold on. Maybe if I reset it. Okay, so game, if you could do this one thing for me and cast the damn spell. Nope, I guess it's just not gonna do anything. Nice one. Alright, well I'll just read it out.
If you wanna chill touch. If there's dice to be rolled, you can just do it manually.
Yeah, you use your action to make a ghostly skeletal hand that attempts to cling to a creature you can see within range. Make a ranged spell attack. On hit, the hand grabs the target, dealing 1d8 necrotic.
Sure thing. Okay. So roll the hit then. I assume you were aiming for this closer one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
Yeah, it sure does.
Okay. Oh, wow, 3 points of damage.
Whoa.
The hand then remains there until the start of my next turn. During this time, the target is unable to regain hit points.
Actually, you have advantage on that attack roll, don't you?
Oh.
Might as well see if you get a
but
crit.
I hit it, so.
Yeah,
Yes,
might as
he
well
does
see if you
have
get a crit, though.
advantage.
Oh, yeah, true.
Close.
I'll take the 19.
I mean,
Almost a 20.
does the same amount of damage, but yeah. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. I'm holding on.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a noise, and it's gonna be cool. Hold on. The noise isn't gonna be cool, but what I'm gonna do is gonna be... I think I was actually looking there. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought I read somewhere on my Warlock page that it turns 19s and 20s into crits.
Oh.
Actually, I think it's farther. I think it's one of my Eldritch things. Eldritch invocations. Go ahead and keep looking. I don't have it, so I'll just find
Okay,
it.
sure thing. 6 then?
Yeah. Yo.
I'm gonna grab the rat
Okay, you grab the rat.
in my arms there and sort of try to shield it, and then I am gonna start booking it. So let's see, 5, 10, 15. I understand I'm gonna probably accrue attacks here, but 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Jesus Christ.
30. I go there.
So you ran right by both of the cubes, taking the rat
Indeed.
with you.
Yep.
Okay, well, you saved the rat.
I found it.
So now both of these are going to roll to hit you.
It's actually in one of the other patrons I could have gone the Hexblade.
Plus.
Hexblade's good.
Any attack you make against the cursed target is a critical hit on a 19 or 20.
Hmm.
But I didn't do it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, good to know.
Love you.
The first one is a 12 to hit.
A lot of homo, actually.
6.
What?
The first one was a 12 to hit. As you ran by the
Miss.
first cube, the cube extends out and like strange like arm or foot like pseudopod extends from it, and it reaches out to hit you.
Gross.
And it-
Fucking trips you.
yeah, yoink. But you very expertly dodge it, and as you run past the second cube, how about a dirty 20?
That hits.
That hits. Oh boy. Okay, then I get to roll.
I don't have my ability yet.
9 plus. Oh, it's just straight. So you take 9 points of acid damage as you run past the second one. The same pseudopod extends from it and actually manages to clip you in the side. You jerk your arms away and save the rat, but your side gets clipped and there's a big acid. Are you wearing like monk robes or anything?
Basically just a button-up shirt and just a pair of loose pants.
There's a nice chunk out of the side of your shirt missing now, and some singes in your skin.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Fabulous.
Yep.
You actually just fucked a slime, and I'm jealous.
Anything else for
Mike-
you?
When Brandon's
no,
campaign,
that's gonna be me.
Okay.
Like,
remember,
don't tell him, because that's what I'm doing.
you're gonna put your dick in it.
I'm gonna put my dick in it.
Okay.
Hold on. During my older brother's campaign, his best friend Mikey actually put his dick in the slime and took enough damage that burned it off.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Because he rolled in that 20 to fuck the slime, so he let him fuck the slime, but then Brandon rolled damage and melted his dick.
Thanks for letting me know.
By the way, he was a monk too, so keep that in mind. 6.
So now this slime is finally going to move, and It's just gonna
What do you
move
mean,
toward the
finally
group.
move?
5, 10, 15. Did it move? I don't think it's moved yet, has it? It's this.
No.
This one's the last. Yeah. So this one,
Correct.
and it's actually starting to soak up some of the blood underneath it as it moves toward you, and it is right in front of the group, and it is going to reach that pseudopod out again at 6.
Bitch.
Assuming a 9 does not hit you. So you dodge the rat and yourself out of the way of the pseudopod once
He
more.
punches the pseudopod back. No.
Next would be the ratling, obeying orders, swings with his scimitar at the slime.
Good idea. Good listener.
That is going to hit, so he's going to roll damage. He does a solid 5 damage to the slime.
More than me.
Slicing a nice. He doesn't slice a chunk off, but again, he slices through it, and some leakage comes out of the slime. Right through the center.
Don't fucking say leakage.
Leakage.
I love leakage.
Secretion. It secretes out of the leaking slime.
External moistening.
Yes. Next, this this one now. This other slime now turns its attention. This is the glowing one, correct? The one at the back here. Yeah. Let me just actually. It's glowing. So if it moves anywhere, you guys are gonna be able to see. So I'm just gonna put something on it. There's a symbol on it to signify that it is a fucking glowing slime.
Hold
or
on.
cube,
with
rather.
the Archfey, with my patron, do I get all the spells right off the bat? Like the 5th level spells and stuff? The expanded spell list?
With what do you
My
mean?
otherworldly patron grants me spells. Do I get them all off the bat, or do I like unlock them as I go? 'Cause it
it's
doesn't say.
based on level, right? You get certain spells from it at level 1, and certain spells at 2, and certain
So it
spells at
says
3.
spell level and spells, but it doesn't say what level.
See, those are things that you figure out before the session.
Yeah, I know.
You unlock them as you level up, because
Yeah,
otherwise,
gotcha.
That's
like Celeste would have way more spells.
yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure.
Understandable. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So the slime just starts sliming. I keep calling them slimes. They're cubes. They're gelatinous cubes, but fucking Minecraft. Anyway.
Slime.
Start sliming.
Yeah.
Slime girl.
Hawk is going to
Slime
loose
slimes.
another crossbow bolt.
Do not entice me.
He certainly hits it. But it yeah, it actually, this one doesn't even impale the slime all the way. It's actually half sticking out of the slime. But again, it expertly sails above you guys and hits the slime. The cube. Fuck. Anyway, Braxton, go ahead.
My bonus
End my
action.
misery.
My bonus action is going to be to cast this on 6, healing him 7 points.
Sure thing.
The sealing
you.
word.
Appreciate that very much.
Then, now hold it. I haven't used this ability yet. I don't think you even know I have this ability.
Well, I'm about to find out.
I'm using Channel Divinity. What it does, this one, I have 2 Channel Divinities. I can one though. This one, this cube, the next person to hit it, it instantly becomes vulnerable to that damage, and it will take double damage regardless of the roll.
Of the next damage type it takes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I look at it, my eyes flash gray and black, and it is cursed and it will take double damage from the next attack.
Sounds good.
That is my action.
Okay. Any movement bonus action? No, your bonus action was healing word.
My
Any
bonus
movement?
action is heal. Yep. No.
No. Okay.
Actually, I know it. I can't. No, Braxton wouldn't. I would. Braxton wouldn't.
Fair play. Good man. Okay. Then that brings us to Jericho, who is now face to face with this large cube
hit
of
it.
slime. And
Yeah, I would totally
acid.
turn into a bear if I wouldn't like fucking die. I'd turn into a bear and bite it, and then my face would just be gone. Like, shit. You ever seen a bear try to bite lava? Because that's kind of what's gonna happen.
I have
Drink
actually.
lava, but only once. Fuck. And if I move back, he's gonna just whip me with his fucking dick. Nice. Good one.
Did
Good
it
one,
taste-
Holden. You really got me here.
Asking the bear, did it taste good? No. No, what? It didn't taste. No. My face is gone.
Okay.
Oh, Jesse's message.
I'm still learning how to maneuver Roll20, so I've got everything that I need down. I'm just trying to learn how to go to it. 10 feet. If I use a spell here, will it hit the cube technically?
I'm sorry, use the spell like behind it.
No, okay, I've got a 10-foot radius spell.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh shit, they're exactly 15 feet apart. Fuck. You shithole.
What, the cubes? Or the...
Yeah, if I cast the
20
here,
feet apart.
I can hit this guy.
Okay.
So if I cast a 10-foot spell here, it will hit the cube, but not any of my other friends.
You could do that, yeah.
Okay, sweet. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open the book. I am actually the book's still open from the last time I used it. I'm gonna click my fingers as the book glows, and I'm gonna say the word break, and I'm gonna cast shatter.
Do it to it.
You know I had to do it to it.
You know I had to do it.
I think I have to roll though.
It does 3d8, which it
Like,
did.
roll the hit.
Sure did.
It's a Constitution save.
It's a save. A Constitution even.
Yep.
Oh great, that's probably its best fucking trait. Jesus.
Despite that being its best trait, it rolled a 12.
Which I believe Isaac yours is 13.
Is it
on
13?
the last thing? I think his is 13. On the last thing he cast that showed yeah, I think it's 13. Isaac, do you know what your saving throw is?
That's a
Looking for it.
thing you should know.
I don't fucking know how to work Roll20. I'm so sorry.
Just gonna give everybody a quick update here. It's not snowing.
Thank you. Your
It
save
is
DC
snowing.
is 13.
We'll check again on the 5s.
Wait, actually, your save DC is 12. Based
Why
on
do I
the
have a
table
better
I'm looking
save
at.
DC as a ranger than a fucking warlock? What?
Do you just not have this set up properly?
He might not.
Hold in. I'm so sorry, man.
Buddy.
So normally it would take half damage, but because of me, it takes full damage instead of it still does 12 at least.
Sure thing.
It would have done 24.
So, describe the spell to me. What exactly does it do to the cube in front of you?
Oh shit, I didn't think this far.
No?
We're gonna get sprayed. Fuck.
The cube just ouches?
It would kind of be like a shockwave type thing.
Sure.
And I guess it would kind of just like, you know how his Six's punch blasted away at the rock?
Yeah.
That's kind of what would happen to this guy right here.
Cool.
It would just be like,
All right. A couple
like
of chunks
think,
missing.
okay, think when you got a piece of Jello, a perfect like cube square of Jello, and you just poke your finger into the side, and it just kind of wiggles.
Yeah.
That.
It wiggles in front of you. Okay.
But it takes damage.
6.
Oh, I have to roll how much damage though, right?
No, it's already rolled.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
3d8, and I got 12. Oh my god. Fuck this.
6.
What?
I'm gonna take a look. Can I see where they've damaged this thing? Is there any like damage to their weapons or anything that I'm able to notice?
Damage to the weapons of the people attacking it?
Yes, I've heard rumors that that these slimes are able to well, I would assume so anyway.
Based
I don't
on
know how you wanna
the
play this.
singeing on your side, you can tell that there was some acidic properties to this thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I will take a moment to pull out a weapon.
Do you have a one-handed weapon? Because you're holding a rat.
I do. I have a. Oh, that's right. All right.
Yeet
First
the
I'm gonna
rat into the slime.
Toss the rat behind the group, essentially. So just sort of give him a. Whoop,
That would be your
a little
action.
toss that way.
If you did that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's totally cool. And
You-
then I have.
You toss the rat. I'm not gonna
movement,
make you
is that
roll. You
right?
toss it behind. And you what?
I still have movement after that.
Sorry, I gotta move you from it. Yes, you do.
All
This
right.
rat's so
Let's
small. There we
do.
go. You yeeted him behind the group.
All right. Let's see. I am going to. Well, if I leave his space, I'll accrue.
In this world, it's either unzip or be unzipped.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I'll stand my ground. I'll stay there.
What a terrible idea this is.
Okay.
We are all
Can I
dead.
use Do I have movement left to draw a weapon or no?
You have not moved. Oh, to draw a weapon?
Go ahead and, yeah.
What if it's just what kind of weapon? What is it?
It's like a small dagger.
Yeah,
like
you
a
can do
mop.
that bonus action. No problem. You can pull that out.
All right, I will grab that from my belt, and I will be ready for next turn.
Sounds good. That brings us to the cube in front of you guys.
We're all dead,
Okay.
motherfucker.
As it continues to simply move forward.
I would like to whip my dick out just to make sure.
Golf. Shit.
And Braxton and Jericho are now engulfed in the cube.
Is there no saving throw for this?
Is there a saving throw? When it says accused? Oh yes, you do. You do make a Dex save throw. Please do so.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Woo. Braxton.
That was really robot. It was like, brrrr.
I was gonna say most things don't just eat you, man.
Oh wait,
Ooh.
it's not a saving.
No,
throw.
that's
Hold
not a saving throw. You lucky motherfucker.
You.
Wait,
motherfucker.
Get to that one.
on. Okay, I'm on the right page now. I gotta find Dex. There we go.
Oh!
Yeah. So both of you are pushed back 5 feet as it attempts to engulf you, and you yank the fuck out of that.
As Braxton takes a step back and avoids it, he goes, "Fuck shit, dick!"
I
Fuck
like to raise
shit,
my finger as
dick.
Jericho and go, no, like a dog. Like I'm talking to a dog. 'Cause
Okay.
This is how Jericho in his forest would have talked to the animals. A deer would have come up and he would have been like, no.
No. Okay, that'll bring us to the Ratling, who will continue to slash at it with his now literally melting scimitar.
I knew it.
Yeet the rattling into it.
If you were to look for just a moment, you could tell this is not a finely crafted scimitar. This is something they have handmade down here in the Rattail Brewery.
An offer to the slime god.
And I don't know how to tell you guys this. He
Did
missed.
Rattling kill? Oh.
He missed. He
Good.
was very distracted by his literally melting scimitar and just kind of flailed it around and he kind of grazed the cube, but it really didn't do anything. And scared, he's going to start running away.
Does the cube have ass cheeks?
So if you cut ass cheeks into it,
I'd like to clap them.
you can certainly try.
This doing
The cube extends its pseudopod toward the Rattling as he runs away, but does not. The Rattling just fucking books it out and does not get
Rattling's
hit.
like, peace,
He's
bro.
like, yeet! And that'll bring us to the other cube, who is bringing a nice shining light to you guys.
Thank you, cube. We need that rock back.
There it is. The rock is coming back. You now have a nice. You can see pretty well what you're fighting. Hawk, seeing all this go down, is gonna say fuck that and continue to back up, and he's going to loose another bolt toward this one with his crossbow.
Damn.
For some solid damage. That one is going to sink all the way into the cube, and there's a lot of leakage.
Thank you.
Yep.
Fuck.
Braxton.
So this thing has attacked something and used its reaction, correct?
Which one? The one right in
This
front of
one. Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Seeing that, Braxton would move to here. And then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if you'd like to give me, this time it looks, I'm trying to, I had it pictured. It's like a skeletal hand carrying onto like a hammer is what my spiritual weapon appears as.
A skeletal hand carrying a hammer.
Yes, that is what the weapon looks like.
Sure.
It is gonna. I'm summoning it right here.
Bada bing bada. Oh, well, that's an arm.
Okay,
Same thing.
it's not where I put it, but
Right where? Here? Oh, here. Yeah, there you go. There it is.
yep. I can't attack with it the turn I summon it.
Correct.
So instead, I am gonna cast Guiding Bolt. That's a 10.
And
Oof.
you sure do. You got 2 crit fails, or not even crit fails. You got 2
Low bad rolls.
yeah, 2 fucking ones. Okay, so that's 10 damage. Okay.
A 10 to hit too. Does a 10 hit it?
2 crit fails and 4
I'm sorry.
rolls.
I'm two minimum damage.
You
Listen.
just fucking die.
Yeah.
But the 10 does hit it.
Yeah, the 10 sure does.
Cool. I don't know their AC.
Yeah, you did not have None of you are having any problem. Well, the Rattling had some problems, but the rest of you are not having any problems.
Next attack does have advantage on it.
Good to know. Good for Jericho
So
to know.
you watch as I point again and fire off another beam, and this time after the skeletal hand with the hammer appears, I whisper Kellumbor.
All right. Jericho.
I nutted. Would it count as a bonus action to take the hand axe off my belt and toss it to the Rattling?
To the Rattling, like the one running away?
Oh shit! I thought. Okay, no, my brain was like, "Hey, that's a Rattling."
Oh.
I was gonna give him my weapon and be like, "Keep fighting, young one," some shit like that. All right. Well, the cube's kind of like inside my ass right now.
Yeah, it is fucking you.
So
Roll for
I'm
fuck.
down. Hey, I'm down.
I'm open.
I'm open to slimes. Can I sleep with slime? Is that a thing?
Slime girls. I know a person who had a slime girl D&D, and he ended up prostituting one out.
Fucking goddamn.
Can you sleep a slime?
Are slimes sleepy?
What is that?
Generally,
Is
if they have
sleeping?
intelligence.
Is sleep a charm? Like what is? What kind of effect is that?
They fall unconscious.
I'm gonna.
Does it have intelligence?
Not at all. I'm gonna
Things
say
that
no.
don't have intelligence can't be.
Yeah, I'm
charmed.
gonna say
Okay,
no.
I was
I don't
thinking-
know if it's a charm effect, but either way, I'm gonna say no.
That's totally fine. I didn't expect that to work.
What
I
I-
kinda just wanted to know if you could sleep with slime.
What I should have said was you can certainly try, but
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. This one I know I entered and it didn't save. So I'm gonna look it up again. Frostbite. My tome's gonna open. Oh yeah, it's giving me actual things on how to fix frostbite.
Holden, you're right. It's a charm.
It is a charm. Okay, cool.
If I just looked it up. Creatures immune to being charmed cannot be touched by it.
Frostbite.
I searched up frostbite and the first thing was how to remedy frostbite if your hands get cold. And I'm like, I forgot D&D.
I forgot not everything is D&D. Yeah.
Use your action to cause a bitterly cold frost to cover a creature you can see, forcing them to make a Constitution save again.
Yeah, you're not very. Yeah, this doesn't help you with anything. The fact that it has advantage.
Wait, the slime has advantage?
No, and next
No.
attack has advantage on it, but
You're not
it's
using
not
an
an
attack
attack.
roll, so
Oh.
are you're using frostbite? So it's making
Yeah.
a con save.
Yep.
It's a 17.
Yeah, well, it passed, so.
Yeah. Is that
So,
half damage or no damage?
Forcing him to make a con save on failure. It doesn't actually say.
is it a cantrip? Is frostbite a cantrip?
Yeah.
Then no
it would
damage.
be no damage.
Yeah.
So you kind of just made a little
So now he's cold.
like ice in front of you, and
We have an ice cube.
yeah, pretty much you have an ice cube. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know that's terrible.
So 6 after that ridiculous "I hate you" moment. What would you like to do?
So I've pre-measured, and 6 goes here.
Oh, I really should have moved.
Yep, way to the back. You just fucking yeet
Thanks.
back there.
Thank you for being a team player.
Thank you for being a friend.
Now I'm gonna ask you. You're just running back, yeah? Would you have grabbed the tiny rat you saved?
I think he's okay. I'm coming back. Is the thing.
Oh,
Nobody knows
okay.
this, but I'm coming back.
No, you don't tell me that.
Wait,
Assume-
you're
I'm
coming
not
back?
coming back. No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
leaving everyone.
As long
Well,
as
I
you're
mean,
not
he
coming-
did say nobody knows this, and it like I guess kind of saying like it's meta knowledge, but yeah, still avoid that.
Wait, he's
As-
coming back?
Wait,
as
is he
you
coming
run
back?
past Braxton, you see nothing but anger in his eyes as he watches you run past him.
I'm so fast. You don't have time to give.
Yeah, he just fucking
Not
booked it all
fast
the way
as
down the
fuck,
hallway. Yeah. Okay, anything else for you then?
That's me.
That's you. All right. That'll bring us to. Oh God.
What the fuck?
Jericho. Make your deck
A
save.
bison attacked a dude today in Minnesota. Sorry, go ahead.
Make your deck save for me.
Hey, let's not do this one again.
Make your deck save for me.
That one.
Hey, let's not do this one again.
Oh, you are pushed back another 5 feet as the cube
thank
moves
God.
into you.
Yeah, I just put my head up. Fucking stop.
You're being pushed back by this thing.
I'd like to brace myself and push it back.
Use your DM point. Push it back.
And it's actually going to continue to move. It just moves. It's slimes over here. Technically, the engulf is its action, so it still had some movement. it over to that.
It slurps its way over
It
there.
slurps over. Speaking of slurping, after that, the rattling is going to continue to run.
Pans, yeah, bitch.
Dude, I'm gonna reprimand him for that. I'll teach him the words of God.
Next,
I'll be
I like how the
"Bitch."
3 NPCs I'm controlling go all in a row here. And then 5, 10, 15 feet. The other cube is closing in as well. That'll bring us
It's dead.
to. Huh? What's that?
We're dead.
Oh, I thought you said it's dead. I was like, how? What? At this point, Hawk is a little concerned. He's going to continue to back up, and he's going to fire his crossbow again.
What
at the
one?
closer
This
one.
one?
At the closer one. Yep.
He has advantage.
Lit. Advantage. Either way, it's a hit for 8 damage. This cube is falling apart. I'll tell you right now. It is barely a solid at this point. It is more liquid than solid. Braxton.
Yummy.
I'm eating a cookie.
Braxton is eating a cookie. Okay. Jericho.
This is the point.
Fucker.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is the point where we all find a way to get past the cubes and then make the other cube continue trekking 15 feet a turn.
I'm
until
trying to figure. Give me 1 second. Due to the fact that spiritual weapon's a weird spell, I can't roll a modifier. Everything else is set up except for that one spell.
I'm sure that was a sentence
Because
at
it's
some
weird.
point.
With roll 20, it doesn't work properly.
You don't
we
work
need
properly.
To be careful.
Why?
The closest lightning strike in the last 30 minutes is
3.
1,400 miles away.
Okay.
Fuck, dude. Watch out.
Oh, the closest fire is 944. So
I have a +5 to hit with it, so I'm gonna spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Is gonna swing the hammer, so I have to manually roll
At which one?
this one.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. That'll hit.
I'm surprised.
You shouldn't be.
I know.
Did sure Kristen clear her throat?
Yeah, she also fell and hit her head, so I'm trying to be quiet for her.
Oof. Kristen, don't do that, idiot.
Yeah, what a
Isaac says
fucking
he hopes
loser.
Her head feels better.
Thanks.
I heard what he said. He said don't do that.
How the fuck
Idiot.
did she hear me?
Okay, so
Kristen has a
Kristen,
small
I had my
penis.
hand over my mouth. You couldn't hear me.
give me a sec. I don't know how much damage this thing does. Oh, 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
Dude, again, this is the only spell that's weird.
Okay.
10.
How do you want to do this?
The hammer is gonna, much like pounding something into an anvil, just keep pounding this thing, and splattering mainly Jericho. Like, I'm angling this thing to splatter Jericho with
What the fuck did I do?
Are you
I'm
actually
running?
Are you actually?
Yes. It is just.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take fucking damage here.
Jericho, make a dex save. This will not count toward your action economy in your turn.
Wow, yep, there it is. So what, 300 points? 400 points of damage?
1.
Nice.
You get hit with a little bit of acid. One kind of like hits your cheek and it cinches and fuck.
For my action, I'm casting Guiding Bolt,
Mhm.
and I'd like to use my inspiration die you gave me last week
Mhm.
to give myself advantage.
Go for it.
Good thing I get advantage.
Yeah, roll roll that d20 again.
That's a
Okay.
13
We'll
this
keep the
time.
damage from the first one as well.
Yep. So 15 damage.
Okay. So 15 damage slams from your guiding bolt into the further cube because the one in front of you now is just a puddle. Part of that puddle being on Jericho.
Girl.
I look back at Braxton and I just go, fuck.
I shrug and go, the Hand has a mind of its own.
The
You
Hand.
fucking control it.
The Hand. Okay. That'll bring us to Jericho.
Ouch.
I'm also out of level 1 spell slots.
Alright. You fuck. Oh, it's time to get serious. I'd like to create a bonfire. I'm kidding. Just sits down and start roasting food. I can fucking do that too.
If that rat doesn't return to battle, we'll be having a roasted rat.
Oof.
Pansy ass bitch. Do you need medicine, darling?
No, I'm okay, sweetie.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright. I would like to do that thing where I back up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually. Okay. I'm gonna use Fairy Fire. Fairy? F-A-E-R-I-E, Fairy, I think.
I bet it'll be very effective.
Uh-huh.
Ho ho.
Why is it not showing the fucking spell info? Hold on.
Did you just find out why?
Okay,
If
how
you're not
about
casting it,
there
you
we
get the
go.
instructions.
I accidentally am putting it all in effects and not description because I'm a fucking dumbass.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, it works like that too.
Okay. So it says 12.
So it's
so
a
your
dex
DC is
saving
12.
throw.
Okay. So Dex 12 saving throw. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
If the cube fucking passes a dex 12.
Bad or good?
The cube for a Dex saving throw rolled an 11.
Nice. He's purple now.
What?
He's purple.
He's purple.
All attacks against him are they have advantage.
So the next attack has double advantage.
Is that how it works?
No.
That'd be cool though.
Unless Holden says yes, then
Can be cast light. The cast limits a 10-foot radius. So you literally, it's just glowing purple now.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Yeah. It sure
and
is.
the rocks inside
Yeah,
of it, so
yeah.
it's going purple
So
and gray.
It's just a luminous cube of acid is
We
what
have
you guys have
officially-
created.
We've officially created a Minecraft slime.
I like it.
Okay. So we're back to 6.
I don't have anything that I could use as a bonus
6.
action. It's pissing me
Would like to return as quickly as
snagged
possible with the nearest torch.
Oh.
Noted when I engulfed it in light, I did say something in the giant language. So
Sure thing. Yeah, I would say you would have been able to get back to the other end of the hall and grab a torch easily enough.
Okay, get back right there.
Yeah, back to where you were. That's fine.
I'm good.
Okay, you have a torch.
All right. I have a torch.
All right. The ratling
Braxton is furious right now.
is going to continue to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20,
That
25.
rattling's gonna get
And when he
spanking.
gets to you, 6, anything?
Yes, sir.
As a rattling, or are you going to let him pass?
Take cover, I say.
It immediately
I
goes prone
encourage
in
the
front of you.
fleeing. Oh, okay.
Oh, Braxton is gonna spank him so hard.
The large rat is now prone in front of you. You say take cover, it goes, "Ah!" and it drops to its fucking stomach.
Excellent.
Bringing us to the cube. Oh no. 5, 10, 15. Oh, okay, it's safe. And it's going to use its pseudopod action to swing at Braxton.
Can I just say no?
Okay. Then that brings us to Hawk. No, it's fuck you. Let's say +4 to hit. How's a 16 do you?
Miss.
All right. I'm going to say you have a shield, yeah?
I have shield and heavy armor.
Yeah,
So
you
I have disadvantage on dexterity.
yeah, you completely block it.
Oh.
And your shield is actually the front of your shield is a little singed, but it's holding up just fine.
I'd block more with the side to avoid the emblem on my shield.
There you go.
Just-
That'll bring us to Hawk, who will again fire his crossbow.
He has advantage.
Well,
And he
either
also
way,
has twice advantage.
Double advantage.
okay, let's find out. Well, fuck it. Yeah, double advantage. Okay, yeah. Well, he hits. We'll keep the damage from the first one. Another crossbow bolt into a cube. Braxton, go ahead.
My bonus action is going to be my roll d20 plus 5. is my it is rolling the dice right now.
I had that happen earlier.
Eventually,
Took like
it'll
2
roll.
minutes. Yeah.
Oh, because the
What are you rolling that for?
There you go.
I have advantage on that, so I'm gonna roll again. The spiritual weapon.
Ah, got you.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with the 16, even though they both hit.
Yeah, either one hits.
As the hammer slams into it, which should be 1d8 plus 3. I wish I could do this easier for this one, but it's a weird spell.
If it's a weird, it's fine.
So 8 points of damage as the hammer slams through it.
Okay. It slams into the cube, and a nice chunk of acid hits the wall on this side. And I would
Nice.
encourage you guys to creatively describe your attacks whenever you feel comfortable doing so.
Okay.
Blake is used to it as a DM, but yeah, if you want to get in the habit,
I'm
just
gonna spin my axe, my hand axe, kind of like showing off a little bit, and
Sure.
then I'm gonna. I have an advantage, so I have an 8, 3 damage.
sure.
As I spin my axe, and I kind of stumble backwards on the slime on the ground and barely nick the corner. of it.
Barely hit it, but you do take a little chunk off of it.
You hear me go, by Kalimvor, fucking slime.
By Caliber, fuck.
And then my ass is gonna try to. I'm gonna take the opportunity attack to move 5, and 15, 20.
Okay, you will take the
Yep.
opportunity attack using its reaction. That is a 22 to hit.
That does hit me.
Yeah, so yeah,
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of the only things it's good at. It's hitting people with its pseudopod. So you're going to take.
Yes.
Actually, I don't think I've hit anyone with this yet. You're gonna take.
You hit me.
You
Oh,
hit
I did.
6.
I did hit 6 earlier. Yeah. So it's 3 to 6.
We're
nothing
low on
added.
these.
3. Ooh. You're gonna take 10 damage of acid.
I would rather not.
It happened though.
I know, because that's almost half my health.
Ooh, yikes.
So I fucked off away.
Yep.
Fucking off and away.
You sure did. You did it.
Cowabunga it is.
Okay. Anything else? That's it. That was That was all of your action economy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Jericho, go ahead.
Ooh, I'm kind of really in the mood to fuck this slime.
You whip out your cock. Bonus action.
Can he attack over there? I'm assuming he can attack in these 2 squares because it was a tentacle thing.
I'm sorry.
His thing, his whippy pod, arthropod, tentacle pod thing.
His pseudopod, the
That
cube.
one.
He can.
It's not a real pod. It's a pseudopod.
It is a pseudopod.
If I ever meet you in real life, I'm choking you.
He'll like it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I fully understand your question. If
Jason's
you're asking about
coming
the
to our
ability
wedding.
of, if you're asking about the
Jesse's
ability
coming to our wedding.
of the cube, you only know what you've
good.
seen it do.
Can
Just the
Slappy Boy
Jason.
reach that far though? Have I seen him reach that far?
You have seen him reach at least 5 feet out with it. Yes.
Fuck. Reach too strong.
Him,
Okay.
her, it. Oh.
It's
hermit.
ma'am.
Him, hermit.
Are you gendering the slime?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
probably
actually.
ma'am.
I'm gendering the cube.
I'm gonna prostitute the slime.
All right, I'm gonna just cast Eldritch Blast. When in doubt,
Blast
Eldritch
it.
Blast it out, baby.
Blast it, baby.
So I'm gonna cast that.
You have advantage, remember.
So I'm gonna cast that.
We will keep the original damage, however.
Hey, let's not. I
Hey,
don't think I've had an Eldritch Blast this campaign do more.
Yeah. You wiggled it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then. Whee!
Yeah.
This small rat hasn't even taken a turn in God knows how
Nope.
long.
The small rat is cowering. It is shaking in place in fear.
Well, 6. Yeah.
There's a reason it's not on the initiative order. Oh no! Okay, that brings
Small
us to
rat's about
6.
die. So I said Braxton says a prayer for the small rat.
All right. I run up.
Can I use my reaction
as I
to trip
can.
him?
You can certainly try if you would like.
I'm not going to.
I would allow it.
Braxton thinks about it as he looks at Six in anger for leaving in the middle of fucking combat.
All right. I'm gonna stop here. So I essentially Six stumbling into the room, lightning quick, just sort of feet everywhere. And when he gets to that point, he just looks like he sort of trips and something flies out of his hands. And I am in fact attacking the cube I'm attacking the ceiling, like right above the cube, with a bottle of whiskey that I am throwing.
Okay.
So
I know what you're trying to do.
Basically aiming right above, like.
So
right
you are
there.
trying to shower the cube in whiskey.
I am trying to shower the cube in whiskey.
Are you trying to shower the cube in whiskey?
No, you missed it.
There's several things that could go into this, so let's just call it a dex check. You're trying to throw a bottle of whiskey, and you're trying to throw it precisely. I think it makes sense. It's a mix of strength and dex, so just make a dex check.
Dex check or an attack roll? Because I'm throwing it.
You're not trying to
a
hit the
square.
cube. You're trying to hit the ceiling above it, yes?
Yes.
Make a dex check for your aim.
Alrighty. Oops, that's a save.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker.
Thanks. Never do that again. I hate that. 16. Okay. Yeah. The bottle of whiskey hits the ceiling above the cube and shatters and showers it in whiskey. The top of it, anyway. It is a 10
tall
foot.
is it?
It is 10 by 10 foot. It is
10
very
by
tall.
10 foot.
Your mom's 10 by 10 foot.
Don't be mean.
So the top of the cube is showered in whiskey.
Beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Is that your bottle of whiskey you found last night in game?
It is, yeah.
That was uncharacteristic of you to throw that.
You're right. Yeah, it's true.
At the same time, very characteristic of you to attempt to cause damage to something with alcohol.
With alcohol, that's what I was thinking there.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the torch in his hand.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I know what he's doing. Okay, is that it?
I figured it out. Braxton is just furious.
He's like, what are you doing? The ratling disappears down the hallway.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking cut that thing's tail off.
Bringing us to the cube, now showered in whiskey. It moves forward.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
I want to take a shot of the cube.
Fuck off.
I want to take a shot glass and scoop up some cube whiskey.
Is it eating the small rat?
Here's the rat is very small. It engulfs the rat. It's not using its engulf action. I'm just gonna say rat. The rat is gone.
Son of a bitch.
It screeches in terror and disappears into the cube.
Rats are dropping like rats.
Braxton goes, oh no.
And the cube is going to attempt to hit you with its pseudopod.
Let's hope it doesn't.
Real pod, man.
Because if I get unconscious, we're fucked.
How's a 17 do you?
That misses.
It sure does. You block
Fucking
it
shit.
barely.
Braxton, a little tears in his eyes. He goes,
The Columbine. Okay, that brings us to Hawk, who, guess what, hits it with a bolt.
That's a 23 as well. Shit.
God damn. For 9 damage. Does a fair amount of damage with that shit. Okay. Braxton cowering behind his shield.
Please move. For my bonus action, I'm moving my hand here.
Yep.
Then. That's nat 20.
All right.
So, /roll 1d8 plus 3.
So the advantage comes
So
from...
it'd be 16. So 19. It comes from Fairy Fire.
Comes from the Fairy Fire? And how long does the Fairy Fire last?
Fairy Fire lasts... Let me sit up in my chair.
Concentration up to 1 minute. Yeah, it's...
Any...
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically,
So that's 6.
10
That's
damage.
19 points of damage.
Well done.
Because I rolled max damage.
Look at me, I'm doing stuff. Yay!
Okay. Anything else for you?
I guess it's action time.
It's action time.
That's 23 with 8 damage.
God damn. All right, you
So
tear this
I
thing
see
apart.
Blake just took all the rolls that were good, and here I am.
He watches the hammer in the skeletal hand, grips at just full force, shoves it through it, and spins the hammer inside of the cube before slashing it out.
There's acid everywhere.
Braxton tosses the axe up, catches it, and just leans into it, going through it, saying, "I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna get killed here shortly. Please keep me alive."
All right, Jericho.
I'm actually gonna move.
Okay. If you're attempting to move back down the hallway, you have 3 people, kind of in.
I will take 10 movement speed to get to here,
Mm-hmm.
or 15 or 20, however you want to do
Yep,
it. I'm
yep.
just trying to get to here.
That's fine.
And I'll take the opportunity attack and hope to God I don't die.
Let's see here.
So that is
Oh, wait a second.
19.
That just hits me. Fuck.
Let's see.
Oh, please roll terribly.
I do not add anything to that. 9 damage of acid.
I have 2 health.
As you turn around to move away after fucking eviscerating this cube, it basically stabs you. This time the pseudopod comes out. It's actually pointed at the end, and it jabs you in the back. And there's a big acid burn in your back now as you retreat.
Yeah, I have 2 health.
Oh.
As I
One of
fuck
my
off,
d6s was a 2. If that had been any higher, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, I'd be dead. As I fuck off and hit the wall, bleeding, I turn back to the party and go, "Please, please kill it, please kill it, please kill it."
Jericho.
You know the meme where it's Rolf at the back of the bus and it says, "Haha, I'm in danger."
I'm in danger.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me right now.
Well, I'm gonna step forward and say, "Haha, you're in danger."
Okay.
Okay, have you seen that meme with Lucario? You know how in Smash, the stronger he gets, the more damage he takes?
Yeah.
All other characters at 150%. Haha, I'm in danger. Lucario at 150%. Haha, you're in danger. Actually, no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna step forward.
Oh.
What I'm gonna do
You got me excited.
is I'm gonna create bonfire right here.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Oh yeah.
I take it back. I take everything back.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. What if I casted darkness on the cube? That'd be fucking terrible for all of us.
It would be.
Yeah, that'd be really bad.
There's. How could I fuck us over here?
Oh, I could have definitely fucked us over worse than that.
Turn around and punch Braxton in the face, knock him unconscious.
I could have cast darkness on Braxton, then we're all dead. We just
Titties.
get engulfed and be like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're all dead. Nice, new game." Yeah, I'll just use Eldritch
TPK.
Blast again. The fucking imagine your party member TPKing your entire group with
That's
advantage. Thank God. Oh wow.
So you take 11.
So 11 is the attack. I mean, either hits for 9 damage.
Hold. What am I
Okay.
roll?
This cube is barely. Just as I described the last one falling apart, this one is actually about 5 feet tall now, as the bottom half of it is mostly just a spreading mass of acidic liquid.
Torch it.
It's your turn.
I torch it.
You threw how you what
going
what
to,
exactly are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and step 5 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. And because it is, in fact, 5 feet tall now, I basically just sort of reach out and like lay the torch on top of it.
How does this happen? How does it die? Describe its death.
So the whiskey that's been sprinkled on top just sort of erupts into flames, right? They dance across the top of it as it melts and makes this really terrifying, like high-pitched squealing noise as it boils / melts to death.
Sure does. All right. You guys are now
And down
out
it
of
goes.
initiative.
Braxton was going to take 10 minutes. Me and 6. Did anyone else get hit?
I took 1 damage.
I feel like Hawk
That
would
was
actually
you.
check on Braxton. You'd ask, "Are you okay?"
Bleeding, a little bit of blood coming from my mouth. Go, bring me the coward rat. I would like to teach a lesson.
Hawk would probably say with pleasure, and he would walk off and attempt to find the rat.
I'm taking 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing, which is going to heal 19 to me and me and 6. And I guess give 1 point back to Jericho.
Yes.
Sure thing.
So I can do a lot of people.
Thanks.
That is max roll, by the way, 2 8s.
Goddamn.
Dude, you're just max rolling everything. What are you talking about? Leave some for the rest of us, buddy.
Hey, that brings me back to max health. I lost 19 health that game fight.
Damn.
Oops.
Alright, well, I have a 60-foot range on this next one, so... Hold on.
That would be 10 minutes, by the way, for me to cast that.
Okay. So within that 10 minutes, Hawk would have headed back. You would have heard some shouting as he demanded the Rat King bring him that rat that ran away, and the Rat King.
I would. So sorry. I walk up there behind him. I would request the rat before he storms back.
You would request. You would be also requesting the rat.
From Hawk, specifically.
You're requesting that you get to see him first.
That I assume he's coming back here. I was going to grab him and put him on my shoulder.
I'm punishing
The
this
large rat.
Wait.
The one they were talking about the one that ran away. This
Okay.
was a
How big
large
is that one?
humanoid-sized rat.
All right, then I do not put it on my shoulder.
Okay.
My skeletal hand has vanished, by the way. It vanishes.
Okay.
All right. I guess I just wait to see what happens.
Sure.
I don't want to see a rat punished, but let's see what happens.
Hawk brings the cowardly rat back, holding it by the hair on the back of its neck, and shoves it onto the ground before you. And the rat
On your
lies
knees,
prone.
rat.
The rat
There's no need for that.
The rat landed prone in front of you and is trembling and rises to its knees in front of you.
There's no need for that.
I put my hand up. I will. What is the reasoning for you fleeing? Don't you worship the rat god and choose to fight in his honor?
Yes.
And you abandon his emissaries to die.
I fight for the rat god. Yes. But it destroyed my weapon. I cannot fight. No.
What do you think your punishment should be, rat?
My punishment.
A feast?
Cheese? Eating death by cheese. Death by cheese. Yes.
I look at him and go, be truthful to me and yourself and the rat
Fondue
god.
fountain.
Make a persuasion check. Oh, go ahead. Finish.
But what do you think your punishment should be?
Make a persuasion
I
check.
feel a
for
warning
me.
is in order. I state.
That'd be a 21, buddy.
21
Waterboard him
total.
with melted cheese.
I'm proficient in persuasion.
So I can feel
Oh
asleep.
boy. The rat before you begins to sob. And he hides his snout in his little paws, and he begins to sob. He says, "I deserve death! Death! I no fight good! I die! And he actually he reaches down. He had dropped it before. He reaches down for the dagger with which that he had, or what is now basically like a crude dagger from being melted. The scimitar he had. He reaches down, and grabs it, and brings it to his chest.
I stop. I put his hands down.
He's trembling before you, still hiding his face.
You must go back to your people and tell them what you have done. Let them decide your punishment. It is out of our hands now. Put it in your people's.
He drops.
But
Oh.
if if we are to see you again, and you are to desert us, leave us to die, I promise you, we will not forgive so kindly. 6, take it over, and I walk away.
6 insta-killed rat. One
And
punch.
as I walk past him, I show him. I look at him, and you can. I'll just shake my head in pure disappointment.
Son,
Somebody
I'm
go
not
ahead
mad.
and
I'm
walk
just
out.
disappointed.
I'll wait till we're out of earshot, and I'll kind of give him a pat on the back, and I'll say, "It's okay. Don't worry about it. He's a bit of a jerk."
The rat is still sobbing, and he returns to his brethren.
And I also tell him that there will. Well, I'll walk him back, and I will essentially tell the room that there was an incident. We fought a gelatinous being, and
they all look on with absolute horror and like they are mystified. They're clinging to every word.
Before we leave, is the slime still acidic?
Oh yeah, the floor is covered in acidic slime near this bloodstain.
Oh fuck.
Before I leave, right before I leave, I turn to the sobbing rat and I say, "There is no punishment necessary," and I will give him a nod and I will turn and walk back.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna go get the chest that's down there.
You go to the chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
It is a massive chest. It is with some exploration of this room, you guys could probably eventually, with your light sources, find it is a room filled with several pillars, a very large room, blood stains leading to behind some of the pillars, indicating some
we're
sort
just
of
gonna
struggle.
say that I casted fairy fire on myself, so I have a 10-foot sphere of illumination around me.
Yeah, I figured you guys had some form of illumination in RP.
I'd put torches on things.
I have cantrip create bonfires, so there's kind of just like bonfires.
So you approach the large chest, this massive, like 15-foot wide chest. Probably.
Can the Zelda theme play when I open it?
I'm gonna hit it with I'm gonna tap it with my axe to make sure it's alive first.
Great, the fucking first chest we encounter is a mimic.
You fire off the trap.
When you tap it with your axe,
it explodes.
A tongue appears from out of the chest.
It's a fucking
it flops out of the chest, motionless.
Can I make a medicine check to see if this thing's alive?
You can certainly try.
That'd be a dirty 20.
Examining the chest and the tongue, the main thing that would lead you to believe this thing may be alive is the tongue sticking out of the chest. And examining it, it is dry.
Oh.
It is most likely, as far as you are aware, not alive.
I'm gonna chop the tongue off to make sure.
What? I see him pull out a weapon, and I go like this.
My axe never went away. I just go.
You chop this very large tongue off, and it bleeds. There's more blood on the floor.
Does the thing move or react?
No.
I go. It's dead, Jericho. Open it, please. I'm
fucking open it. I say jokingly.
You fucking open it.
God damn it! I'm close to being out of all my spell slots, you shithead.
I used all of them for guiding bolts, and one healing word.
Okay.
I go, hey, people who are strong in physical combat, please come here.
I'm gonna open
Hawk
the
would
chest.
be very interested in this chest, so he would in fact be up here with you guys.
Where's the drunken prick?
The
spoiled
right here.
So Jericho, you are the one opening the chest?
I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff and I'm gonna pry it open.
How far away would you be? Are you? You're still.
Quarterstaff is a 10-foot weapon, or it's a 6-foot weapon, so I'm gonna stand right there.
So you'd still be.
If he's backing up,
within the
I'm
5.
backing up.
You're still. If you're opening it with that. This is a very large chest. You'd still be within 5 feet of it.
Okay, I guess that I'm.
Make a strength check for me as you do that.
Is this literally a 10 by 15 foot chest?
Yes.
Wow.
It's massive. And the tongue, the tongue that Braxton cut off, was almost a foot wide.
Would it make a decent blanket?
You begin to pry it open, and as you do, at some point it gives. You don't pry it all the way, but there's a sort of pop, or a crack even as you pop it. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh great! It's more fucking Mysterium.
You just barely avert your gaze and your head as another puff of hysterium, similar to the last one, shoots out at you. Just it doesn't go far enough to affect anybody else, but you are able to avoid it.
Well, come
and then
on,
the chest slams. Oh, not this time. I don't have it.
Damn it.
But the chest is still not open.
Well, I'm gonna open it then.
I'm gonna come help him from this angle, seeing what happened. I'm gonna try to grab it from the sides with
I'm assuming the two of you could do it. When you pry open the chest,
I'm gonna make a strength check just in case.
go for it.
Okay.
So am I.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Between the two of you can do it. When you pry open the chest, inside it's rows and rows of jagged teeth. A what basically seems like a large, horrific, monstrous mouth, covered in blood.
You can say mimic.
Yeah, it's a mimic. It's covered in blood. But it appears to have been dead for quite a while, as everything is dried, and there's a purple dusting all throughout the inside. However, searching a little more, you find remnants of what may have been previous battles with this thing. You find a shield, a short sword, a couple more shards of hysterium, and 100 gold.
There's 4 of us. I'll take 25 gold and put the rest on the floor.
I will add 25 gold to Hawk's inventory.
Yeah, I'll also take 25 gold.
I believe it.
I look at 6.
Put my...
I kind of tap his gold with my feet to make it out of a night pile and kind of spread it. Go, there's your share.
I'd like to put my hand on the mimic and go, my boy snorted too much hysteria. Wait, can I roll perception and see if it has a nose before I say that?
It does not.
My boy ate too much hysteria.
I would like to knock out 3 mimic teeth.
Are you attempting to just knock them out, or are you trying to knock them out precisely enough that they hold their form?
I want their form.
You want their form. You're going for 3? Roll me 3 separate, let's say, sleight of hand checks.
Good.
The first one you do actually rather impressively. You get one large. It's probably about, this one is maybe about 3 inches long. It is jagged and almost serrated. You knock it out. The top is chipped, but it holds its form. The other 2, however, also similar in size and in impressiveness, both have large cracks and dents in them from your chipping away. But you do have 3 of them now. 2, let's say, 2 damaged teeth and one lightly damaged tooth.
I see what he's trying to do, and I'm gonna try to help on one. I'll try to pull a tooth.
Go for it.
I'm also gonna take 2.
6.
Wow.
Okay.
Fuck it.
6. You are able to pull one,
Sweet.
and you have a
All right,
pristine tooth.
I pop it. I hand it over.
I
Give it a light toss. There you go.
I do not try to catch it from 6.
It hits the ground and cracks.
That was a nice one. I say, walking away.
Yeah.
Oh, it cracks?
Jericho? Yes.
Yeah,
Jericho?
no, I just have fucking shards in my hands. Fuck it. I'm gonna try to take another one. I'm gonna take one till I get one, damn.
You said 2 to begin with. I allowed you 2 rolls.
He's gonna keep going.
Listen,
I can't hear anyone.
if it makes you feel any better,
There we go. Nat 20. I
if
want
it makes
that
you
one.
feel, fuck you. If it makes you feel any better, you can have 1 tooth, one damaged tooth.
I don't want it damaged though. I want a real one.
I look at him trying to grab all the teeth. And
Yeah,
I
he's
go,
just fucking bashing this thing's mouth. It's kind of
I can-
gross, actually.
I
There's a
point
lot
out
of
the tongue.
blood.
Go, you can have the tongue.
Jericho just breaks down sobbing. No, I'll throw the teeth in the gun. Say fuck it and take the tongue.
What was inside the mimic?
Apart from the gold, a couple shards of hysterium, a
I'll
shield,
take.
and a short sword.
Who has? Do I know? I don't remember myself, but who has the other shards of the hysterium?
I think Hawk did.
I will tell Hawk to pick up the other 2, because I have the dust.
Yeah.
Or did I give the dust?
Yes,
to
he
someone? No, I
has
have
the
dust.
shards, so he now has 4 hysterium shards.
Excellent.
There's a short sword and a shield.
Mhm.
What is their how good are they?
They are standard.
Standard,
They are somehow
decently made.
Yeah, it seems somehow they've been preserved inside this mimic. I'm just calling it a mimic now. You guys know.
I grab the 2 things and toss them at 6's feet and go, give this one to the coward rat you care for so much.
A tooth?
No, the sword and the shield.
Oh.
Throws a tooth at the ground.
Yeah, give it to him as a reminder of his cowardice.
I'll look down at it and glance back up, and I'll say, "You dropped it," and I walk off.
Okay. As you begin to walk away, as you turn around, it is at this point that the Rat King comes barreling down the hallway, screaming, "Emissaries! Emissaries, please help! Trouble up top, please, please, please!" He runs up to you.
All right,
You're following him?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I will walk.
As he sees you following him, he immediately turns around and leads you.
I walk, not exactly rushing, but not staggering.
Is anybody else sprinting with him?
I'll keep pace.
Okay.
I guess if that means sprinting, then yeah, I'll sprint with him.
Okay. So I have 6 and Jericho. Hawk would probably stay a little behind with Braxton, not a little tentative of what's happening. Now,
Good thing I still have a spell slide or two.
the Rat King is in absolute hysterics. He seems very terrified as he leads you toward the where you entered the Rattail Brewery. He leads you to the exit, and he is stammering as he is leading you up. The Rangers, they come for us. You must help, please, emissaries. You must guide us, please. And he leads you to the entrance, and it looks like actually. Do you remember the pillar in the room with the crevice that you guys left across?
Yeah.
Yes.
The rats have set that across the crevice as a bridge. And
Why
you're
did we think to do that?
I literally placed it there for that reason.
Wait, we could have done that.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
So they have
God.
created a makeshift. It makes a rather decent makeshift bridge. And so 6. Do you guys? He tries to pull you outside of the Rattail Brewery, back outside into the city. Do you?
I don't see what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop him in that room and be like, let's wait for them.
When I get up there, I'll ask what happened, what's going on.
Okay. So eventually, I guess you would all catch up. Essentially, so the Rat King says, "The Rangers are outside. They're going to kill us all. You must tell them. You must make them leave. Please, emissaries. Please, please, please."
What species are these Rangers?
Humans, elves. Oh,
I look at him
you.
like looking at him like, you dare say shit about humans, buddy? Because I'm the only human in this fucking room.
You looking at the Rat King, offended?
Yeah, I'm kind of glaring at him. I turn back and go,
No. They're humans. They know. They're scary. They big. They strong. Many
Rat
both.
King, go to the back.
Oh yes. And he retreats.
I look at the party. I go, let's stand back, have him come in and talk to him on our own terms, on this side of the bridge, having physical distance between us. It'll be the best for negotiations.
So you're standing at the other side of the crevice?
I'm standing directly on the other side of what makeshift bridge is. If I could see what everything was going on, I can't. But
I'm over here now.
Okay, one moment. Well, I'm going to bring you guys to the crevice map now.
I'm peeking in the wall here.
So I
Oh,
haven't
you
actually
hit the
moved
wall.
it yet, but we'll go ahead and move this.
ooh,
So they have created
Hey,
this
get on the
bridge.
wall.
ooh, you can see my mates.
Oh, God.
We built this bridge on rock and roll. Huh?
But you
Awkward.
can't
Jericho,
find me.
Okay.
come join me in the darkness.
Hey, can you
So
find
here's
me,
the
but you
thing.
can't hide and seek.
A reminder. At your end of the crevice... Here, I'll bring you there now. Oh, my God.
Stop.
A reminder, at your end of the crevice, there's only a 5-foot wide hallway.
I am standing here.
You're standing on the bridge.
Can I go
I will-
back down?
You go back
Actually,
down if
I
you
will
want.
I will walk here and go, if we stand together, we'll just negotiate. I wish not to fight right now.
Can I go down without hurting myself?
It's about 20 feet. Do you have anything that would aid you in doing so?
I'm a bear.
You could just drop if you want.
As he looks down there, I'll hand him 50 foot of hempen rope and go, don't lose it.
I say thank you and I head back down there.
I'm assuming somebody will help him. Sure, you're at the bottom of the crevice.
No, I'm not gonna go
No?
back
Do
down.
you hand me back my rope then?
Yeah.
Okay, you are not
Can
at the
I
bottom of the
You
crevice.
handed it to me, and then I shook my head and handed it back.
I sigh. Go, Huck. You keep up the back. You have range
Mm-hmm.
in case things go sour.
He
you'll
is
find
on
cover.
one knee with his longbow, not drawn but out with an arrow knocked and ready, and he nods at you all. He says, "Well ahead of you."
I look to Jericho and Six and go, if I may, let me take the lead on talking.
All right.
You're so good at
I'd like
that.
to
Sure.
use my cantrip and put a bonfire right in the middle of the room there.
Okay. I have my hand on my chest. I put away my hand axe, kind of move my shield down, put my hand on my chest, and get ready to cast guidance the second I need to give me a bit more oof in trying to persuade or talk to people.
Okay. And you placed a bonfire.
He
Okay.
said placed it right here.
Yep.
Place it right there.
I don't have
and
a
then
proper
I'm gonna-
bonfire, but this will do for now.
Oh, I was just gonna draw it in with the art.
Is this
Actually,
is
do
this
that for me. Yeah,
nice?
go ahead and draw it in for me. It's about it's.
Oh
yeah.
no, I want to do it since it's my fire.
Yeah,
It's your
draw a
fire. Go
little
ahead and draw
flame.
your fire for me. 6, are you over here in the corner?
I am.
Okay.
I'm not hiding. I'm
Wait,
just,
erase that. That was bad.
You're just separate from the group. Also,
Yep,
Jason,
just a little distance.
you're quite roboty.
Oh.
I'm not sure there's anything you can do about it, but just so you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
did it.
there's a bonfire there. Great. That is a. No, I hate it.
No, erase it. I want to do it. I want to redo it.
I hate it. There's your bonfire.
I'll make it better.
There's
I'll
your
make- there we go.
bonfire.
Hey,
Anyway,
that's fine. That's fine. Can I sit on this thing?
you can. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on that, and I'm just gonna read.
Big flames.
I'm gonna open my Book of Shadows, is what it's called, and I'm just gonna read. Until
I am gonna stand and wait.
Okay.
My axe away. I am gonna quick pray to Kellenbor under my breath. And wait.
fire.
Fire. Okay. So we have one sitting on the hand. We have
He's sitting
Hawk
on a
back
finger.
here.
Not.
More like
Asuka would
in
be
a
sitting
finger.
on that pointer finger that's
Absolutely.
Now,
I would
6,
sit
what
on
are
it,
you
look
doing off to
directly
the side there?
at Celeste, and go. I'm getting
Uh,
fingered.
I'm leaning relaxedly up against the wall.
Leaning, relax against the wall. Sure thing.
Except when I lean, I sort of shift back and forth a bit drunkenly.
So
Braxton
not
is
as
standing
relaxed.
pretty-
A little. Okay.
Braxton is standing as tall as he can and kind of sucking in his gut a little bit. Just
Trying to look
lead
tough.
it.
Trying to look big.
Just trying to look proud, not tough. Just like
Proud. Okay.
sure of himself.
Good to know. Sure. Okay. Now, a couple of minutes pass, and nothing happens. Though there's the door directly ahead of you. There's the door. You initially came in directly ahead of you, and you see movement outside.
I'd
Shuffling.
like to.
And Braxton, I'm assuming you'd be paying close attention.
I am paying very close attention.
I will tell you, you notice at least 6 or 7 bodies moving outside. At least that's how many you saw.
Humanoid?
Hello, outsiders.
Somebody calls back. Who goes in there?
It is I.
Who
My farts are symmetrical.
I'd like to talk to you face to face, rather than shouting through a door.
Why don't you come outside then?
We have a bonfire in
believe-
here.
We can.
I believe you are invading
No.
on my turf,
Hold on.
and
hold
I'd
on.
rather do something comfortable.
on
Hold
your
on.
turf.
Hold
yes,
on.
Yes.
The bonfire's
Isaac.
supposed to be there.
Oh my God. You put the drawing there. Okay.
No, I didn't. I put it here.
I literally
Thank
placed
you.
the bonfire directly on top of the drawing.
That's
Fuck you.
symmetrical. My farts are symmetrical. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Please,
You all came all this way to stand outside, did you? I say.
We've got a nice roaring bonfire in here. Come on in. The fire's warm.
I believe we are outnumbered, and we'd much rather, for comfortability of negotiation, have it.
Outnumbered.
we have
Were you
picked.
expecting a fight?
No, but I'm not gonna take it out of the equation in case someone decides to not play nice.
I take it you're armed then.
I will put my arms are where they belong,
On
on the side of my body.
Do you actually say that?
I do say that.
There's a couple. There's a few moments of silence, and then a female voice calls out, "We are the Cloaked Rangers. Please step outside. We mean you no immediate harm."
Immediate harm.
Send in 4 people to negotiate.
This is not a negotiation.
Not if you keep standing outside.
Jericho just says fuck it and walks out.
Braxton tries to stop you.
I'm gonna put my hand on you, and I'm gonna. If I die, run. If I don't die, come on out. It's fine.
No, we can't give in to them. It is. We are outnumbered. Let's not be stupid.
I have nothing to fear. I've lived a good
What
life.
say
If I
you in
die, I
there?
die.
We're talking about things and stuff that don't concern you. If you wish to know more, come inside.
We have discounts at Cub Foods. Come on in.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Yeah, we
We're
have
gonna go back in now.
Come on in.
Uh,
I'm walking out. I'm gonna step out.
Jericho, you
Much
step
to
out.
Braxton's chagrin.
Is anybody else stepping out?
I will step to the doorway and open it, but not leave the building.
Okay. Is everybody else just at the door? I assume Hawk would remain with his longbow out, an arrow knocked, ready at the ready to defend.
Yes.
I'd like to walk out, my tome under my arm. I would like to take my hand axe out and my dagger out and drop them both.
Okay.
Oh, you're a dumb motherfucker.
I still have a weapon.
So you step outside, and you drop your weapons.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else is just inside the door.
I want to open the door all the way so I can like. Oh,
As you
shit.
step outside, Jericho, in plain sight, behind cover, but making themselves known, you see. Well, this is the sight you're greeted by: the 4 dead ratlings you guys killed on the way in, laid out before you.
Wait, what am I?
Oh, sorry. I'll place you right now.
Oh, I forgot that you had to place me. I was literally looking around like, am I the Ratlings?
Is it me? Oh, there's not 2 of you. Hi.
Are you sure?
Step outside. Yeah. Oh, please. You step outside. I assume you raise your hands. You draw your blade and it was a dagger and your
Dagger and a hand axe
and a
I
hand
drop
axe,
them both on
and
my
you
feet.
drop them at your feet. And as you do so, you easily recognize the male voice here and the female voice here. 2 rather tall, probably human. The female is human at the very least. The man, you cannot quite tell based on how heavily armored he is.
Is he Gerd?
Is he Gerd? As you step out, the man says, "Good! You have some reason within you. Where are the rest?"
I will walk up next to him and look and go, "What is your business here, and why have you killed these rats?"
Excuse you.
Oh my god.
We would love to have killed these filthy vermin,
Whoa!
but it was not
Wha-
us.
What makes them filthy?
They're rats! They pillage and kill and steal and loot. And the female, the man, he seems to be getting quite worked up. And then the woman next to him puts a hand out, and he seems to calm down. She says,
Where's Six?
we have reports. Is 6 stepping out as well?
Yeah, he was up there with everybody.
Oh, okay, perfect. And then I imagine Hawk would probably be just inside the doorway.
He's
Longbow
just
still
in
out.
time. Probably. Yeah, I don't.
Probably longbow still out.
Yeah. Do I see that the people?
Are you approaching 6?
Yeah, it's little
You get
cold
about
to yell.
you get about 10 feet up, and all of there's an audible sound as all at the same time every bow and crossbow trained on you raises and arrows knocked or bolts is placed.
I'd like to walk up, put my hand on Six's shoulder, turn him towards me and go, "What the fuck, man?" and push him back.
They wanted to talk face to face.
I wanted to talk face to face.
And then I'd look at Braxton and I put my finger out and I go, "Fucking shush."
And then the male voice calls out, "Do you have your affairs in order yet?"
Do
My
you?
wife is still out there.
I walk forward and go. So yes, rats pillage and kill, but so do people.
Are you all kind of up here now?
Yeah.
Except for-
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, sure.
I
Every
raise my hand to Jericho and just go, "I got it. Don't worry."
every bow and crossbow you can feel trained on you. There are people from every vantage point you could think of.
I'd like to
and they're
sigh
not
and sit
hiding
down
either.
And open my book.
You open your book?
I am sighing and sitting.
You sigh
Jericho
and
is
sit.
just like, buddy.
The male voice
Braxton-
calls out, "A wise move. Your friends would be equally wise to follow your lead."
Who are you
So,
and who are you to command
up?
us?
We are the Cloaked Rangers.
I
We're
don't
the
ca-
heroes
Who are
of
you
this city.
specifically?
Who are
I'm just
you?
doing-
This is who I am. I don't
So,
care. Who
you,
are
you
you?
said you don't care. He physically reeled back and like shook his head like, huh? And
Specifically, what is your name?
the woman bows slightly and says, "My name is Ravina. This is my captain, Reginald."
How do you spell that? I keep notes.
You got a boyfriend? I bet he doesn't kiss you. Yeah.
God damn it.
Revina.
Ravina, Ravina.
Like Minecraft, except a female.
I nod and go, I am Braxton, the worshipper and follower of the god Kellenvor.
Her eyes narrow at that, but she doesn't say anything. At this point, the man pointed out as Reginald actually takes out a small pocketbook and a quill, and he has actually stowed his blade at this point, which he once had out, and he takes out a small pocket notebook and quill, and Ravina speaks once again. "Who are you, and what are you doing here?"
I just told you I fucking was. Idiot.
I am Braxton. Now, before we talk, it is customary in my clan to hug as a sign of trust.
She kind of cocks her head at this, says, "Perhaps later."
I take off my shield and set it down. And I take my hand axe off my belt, put it down, and I take off my gloves and put them back in their spot.
She is looking
Jericho
at
whistles
you
as he takes off the gloves.
with narrowed eyes.
I mean no harm, but before any proceedings, we must show trust.
Where are you from?
Six
Exactly.
snorts and laughter.
Jericho's like, ooh, we took out the gloves. Shit, he's serious.
Upon the snorting and laughter, there's nothing but anger in Braxton's eyes as he glares sideways at Six.
Six looks a little embarrassed.
He looks back and goes, I'm a wanderer. I have had no home for years, and honestly, I prefer to keep it that way.
Then where
The wind blows and who needs help?
where does this custom of hugging originate from then?
From my family.
From your fam?
I speak up.
Whoa, hold on. I think my internet just cut out for a moment.
Hello, Dad?
Hello.
Can you-
Sorry,
can you
one
hear me?
moment.
Dad?
I think
Everyone?
hello,
Dad?
hello.
The
Wait,
other
D&D's
dad?
back.
one moment. Sorry.
D&D's
Dad?
back.
My dad's?
I was making
We're good.
fun of you for going robot-y, and then all of a sudden I realized it was my internet that cut
Oh.
out for a moment.
He's gone.
Oh? I am
He's
gone?
back.
What? Are we good?
Hello?
Are we good? We good?
Yep, we're good.
I think my
We good.
internet just cut out for a moment. I was making fun of Blake for his... Wait, am I good?
You good?
Oh, okay. I'm just checking my ping on Discord. It looks like it's fine now. I think my internet cut out for just a moment. I was making fun of Blake for him going robot-y, and then I realized I was dropping frames on OBS. I was like, wait, what? Whoa, hey, wait.
You're the
Uh-oh.
one who.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
What did she say?
She asked where this hugging originated from, and you said your family?
Yeah.
And then Six said they were very close, and he sort of chuckled.
I glare at him and look back.
She gives a kind of sideways glance to Reginald, and he looks back, and you can't see through his helmet, but you imagine he's also squinting at her, and he shrugs, and she says, "Very well, if it will earn your compliance," and she sheaths her blade and approaches.
I take a step forward.
Okay. You meet
Now it is also customary in my tribe to suck each other off.
she's waiting for you here, and she kind of awkwardly extends her arms.
Oh, it is a big bear hug. Like both arms around
Hey,
her, I
you can't
just
say that. That's racist.
squeeze. Not hard enough to hurt her, but enough to show I'm hugging very tightly.
Blake, what you just said is racist. I take that as a personal offense.
Good. I finish my hug. I go back to my spot. I pick up my hand axe, put it back in its spot, and I put the shield back on my arm comfortably.
It's a Kodak moment.
Thanks.
And
Man.
then she steps back again, kind of
Six and Braxton are
bewildered.
fighting.
She
I
like
would
fixes her
enjoy it.
hair.
I would like to snort and then go, if you want a real bear hug, hug me. And I'm gonna see if she takes me up on the offer.
Oh,
She is kind of bewildered by that previous hug. She pays you no mind at the moment.
Damn it.
Now,
All right,
this
so-
Reginald speaks up again. Are you telling me these rats were not slain by you?
We never said that.
But you
In fact-
accused us of killing the rats.
Very true.
He
Get
accused
your
you guys.
story straight.
Hey,
Let my story be gay.
there's nothing wrong with not being straight, my sir.
I fucking hate you.
Braxton is smiling now. There's a grin on his face and
actually-
his hands back across his...
You can tell she's suppressing it, but that actually got like a small chuckle out of Ravina.
these Rangers are pulling some heteronormative bullshit right now.
At this point, Hawk actually steps out. His bow is still out, but he just kind of steps out and is surveying the situation.
I'd like
Braxton
to
leads...
hold. Yeah,
you
go
go
ahead.
first. You go first.
Oh fuck. I'd like to hold my hand out and kind of like a hold on thing to Reginald, and I'd be like, "Can you please have your people lower their weapons?"
It is for security. If you do not do anything stupid, they won't either.
We literally dropped all of our weapons and then
At this
hugged
point-
you.
Braxton leans close to Six and goes, I'm going to see something funny. Hopefully this will break the tension between me and you.
I smile and nod.
And
He's
Reginald, Reggie, can I call you Reggie?
you absolutely may not. And Ravina,
Okay, Reggie.
Ravina is chuckling.
Okay, Reggie. So here's the deal. We did kill these rats, but we don't hate rats because that's ratsits. And he looks, he looks at Six just smiling.
He snorts again and laughs and nods vigorously.
Actually-
at the man. Yes.
This time, Ravina outright laughs, and so actually do a couple of the random cloaked figures with bows drawn. Also, like kind of you don't hear them, but you kind of see the little shake of a chuckle, and Reginald seems infuriated. He raises his hand, and all at once they all stop.
Reggie.
Do
Hear me out
not
here.
call me by anything other than my appointed name.
Reggie Rock.
And he looks over to Ravina. Ravina, I am losing my patience. And Ravina, kind of suppressing a smile, says, "Sir,
Braxton goes, you should find it then. And Braxton starts to laugh, holding his head across his...
Reginald raises his left arm, hand open, and suddenly, and the bows that were starting to lower are raised at you once more.
I lean close and go, I thought you said if we didn't do anything stupid. I haven't done anything
You're
dumb.
acting very stupid right now. Your life is in danger, I assure you. You, and then Ravina, and Ravina says, Reggie. And he goes, damn you all! Where is the order? Who are we? And all at once, as he screams, who are we? All the men cheer, Cloaked Rangers! And
Wildcats. Don't say that.
Ravina says, listen, we are here to exterminate vermin. This was you were explaining, who killed the rats here, yes?
We killed
Yes,
rats
we've got it covered. I say.
You've got it covered.
like a blanket on a person who is cold. We've got it covered.
She looks at you, that one wasn't as good.
At this point, Jericho's gonna point at Braxton and say, fucking stop while you're ahead. That Rat's one was good. Chill.
Braxton looks at Jericho and goes, oh, I'm not even drunk yet.
I'd also like to turn to Reggie and go, Reginald, listen.
As you
Hold
say
on my
Reginald, Braxton goes, Reggie.
You can see he's holding the quill in his hand. He's trying to write. And you can see his grip visibly tenses as you say Reggie. Go ahead, Jericho.
I hate this so much.
I love this.
I don't think you need to waste any more time here.
Reginald,
sir,
my friend,
I say.
can I put a bonfire down?
He kind of cocks his head at you. Build a bonfire.
What's
I'm
the
a simple
weather like?
man. I have simple needs. I live in a forest. I enjoy fire.
Where are you going to procure firewood? What are you?
Do it.
What are you?
That's a I've never been asked that before, actually. I've never, I guess I've never asked anybody if I could make a bonfire. Okay, I'm not gonna ask then, and I just snap my fingers, and there's just a bonfire there.
Where?
Right? Like right here, yeah. And I kind of sit down and I start warming my hands.
Okay, okay. Reginald visibly jumps back, kind of frightened by this. Ravina doesn't seem fazed.
I'd like to look at him and snort and go, "Are you afraid of fire?"
Yeah, Reggie, are you afraid of fire?
No, I am not afraid of fire. I'm afraid of fire that suddenly appears 10 feet in front of me.
Do you not know
Pull out my
magic?
flask.
You fucking idiot.
I'm gonna sip from my flask.
He is
I'm
trembling, angry. Ravina comes a little closer, and she says in a softer voice, "Listen, he is our captain. Please do not anger him, or we'll all suffer for it."
I lean in closer and go, he's already angry. What's the worst case scenario now?
The worst case scenario is I am demoted.
Grand Theft Auto.
I've worked very hard to achieve.
6 nods.
I have worked very hard to achieve the rank of lieutenant, and I don't intend to lose it.
Six nods, claps a hand on Braxton's shoulder, and says, "Perhaps we've won this round."
Braxton goes, one more.
I shrug and I offer my flask, the girl.
I turn to Reginald and go, Reggie. I'm done, and I sit down.
He says nothing. He is standing absolutely still.
I just sit down and I'm smiling. I'm staring at him.
Does she take the flask?
She waves you off. She kind of like a polite smile, as if she means to say thank you.
Hold on a second.
Reginald
Keep
looks.
going, but blank discard. This isn't metagaming. This is just a funny thing I thought of. I'm not gonna do it.
What?
Okay.
No, you guys can keep going.
Reginald looks to you, Jericho, sitting down. Says, "Name, please."
I wish.
Jericho, but you could call me Jerry.
He writes something down. Adept in fire magic.
Excuse you, I say. Take it back.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
And
Hence why I'm telling you to take it back.
Ravina kind of looks to him. That's not exactly how it works. I will explain later.
I look at her and I point at him and I go, "He's your captain?"
Oof.
No offense to you.
She visibly she visibly cringes at you saying that and looks to Reginald, who is just standing stoic now. He looks to Six. He looks to Six.
His hand.
He ignores you and looks to Six and says, "Name, please."
I really hate to be that guy, but I was never given one.
Alias, please.
7.
V.
He writes down.
V.I.
He writes that down.
Braxton still has his hand raised.
Profession.
Brewer, I say, sipping from my whiskey and teetering.
God damn it.
And special skills.
Brewing,
Tickle
I say,
master.
Fair enough.
tottering drunkenly.
He looks to you, Braxton. He looks down at his notepad. And then he looks over to Hawk.
I start waving my hand back and forth.
He looking at
whispering to
Hawk.
myself,
Reggie. Looking to Hawk, he says, "Name, please."
Oh my fucking god, we're gonna kill this guy with anxiety. He's literally gonna fucking die.
And Hawk simply says, "Hawk." Wait, he would probably say Hawk.
Iron Hawk.
Demon Slayer. No, would he say Hawk or Iron Hawk?
I think he'd say Iron Hawk.
He
Demon
says
Slayer.
Iron Hawk, Demon Slayer, and that's all. He's just very
waving
plain
my
as ice.
hand,
Reginald
bouncing up and down like a toddler who's really wants
Reginald,
to be
at
called
this
on.
point, removes his large helmet, and actually long blonde hair flows down from his head. And it's actually very
Reggie.
similar to Ravina's. And,
I whistle.
and he's
Braxton-
he's got a pretty chiseled face. He's not a bad looking guy.
All I can think of is the episode of SpongeBob where Squidward gets hot.
Yeah, like that kind of. And
Okay.
he sets his helmet down, looks you square in the eye, says, "Can I help you?"
Can I cook one of these rats?
Can you what?
We have a bonfire. We have rat. We are meeting each other for the first time. Let's feast.
On
and
rat?
discuss business.
How vile!
It's not as vile as Mimic Tongue. Do you want me to go back in there and bring you a Mimic Tongue to eat?
I have it.
Oh, you do? Let's eat Mimic Tongue then.
Ravina takes a few steps back. She says, what exactly happened inside? We were told there were ratlings. We found dead ratlings, and now you're here.
All 4 of them. We killed them all.
I go, you were lied to. There were mimics and cubes of gelatin.
Gelatin.
The cubes of
gelatine.
That is what I'm going to say, though. You were lied to.
Okay. Make a deception check.
I mean, he's technically not lying.
He's telling them directly that there are no ratlings.
I am lying directly.
Ravina
He didn't say that, though.
Ravina
I
says,
did.
so, there are no ratlings here. What of the ones in front of you?
I said there were some, but we killed them. We came in, they attacked us with rocks. I point at Six and go, he decided to punt one down a staircase. I decided to grab one by the tail and smash a wall in.
I point at Hawk and I shake my head like very seriously. I did not do that.
I grabbed him by the tail and bashed him against the wall until he died.
Reginald is writing furiously, like really
and
fast.
I stand up, put my foot on one of the rat's skulls that's intact, and I push down as hard as I can and go, we do not care for rats. If there were rats in there, you'd think they'd still exist, as I smush and blood just spurts out under my foot.
Make a
I'd say intimidation.
I'm not trying to intimidate. I'm trying to prove a point.
Make a deception check again, but with advantage this time. As that little stunt.
That is a nat 20.
Reginald writes something down. Ravina says, oh, so you've taken care of the rattling problem. But there was one.
Yeah, there were 4 rattlings. Hardly a problem if you look at me and my friends here.
Right.
I'd like to have the second for Jericho to kind of motion to the 2 archery dudes that are kind of chilling there and just motion towards the fire and be like, eh?
One kind of looks at you and just one pays no mind. The other looks at you. The one that you pinged and kind of just shakes his head kind of nervously.
I mean, Braxton goes, if there was other food other than that, I'd feast on that. But we are wanderers with very little coin, and we feast on what we can get to get by and do odd jobs, like clearing out this here brewery for some people.
Odd jobs? For who? Were you sent
My
here?
mom.
I look here and I go, if I could discuss this, I would, but we are under strict oath to say. I apologize. I put my hand across my heart. I apologize deeply for that. I would, but I'm a man of my word.
No, here's the thing. I would make you roll another deception, but you rolled on that 20 on the last one. I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna say she believes you at this point. She says, and she begins to speak. Rachel says, well, hold on one moment. You are on what you would call official business in Direwood without our consent. I've heard of no such mission.
Are you the mayor?
Do you say that?
Jericho legitimately asked this question, confused.
No.
Like, not trying to like be rude to him or anything. Jericho's like legitimately like, are you?
There is no mayor here. There was the king and queen, you buffoon, but they are long gone.
But who appointed you then?
I shake my head and I say, he's a cop, man.
I go, sir.
Ah, shit, it's the fuzz.
Sir, Captain, Lieutenant, Master King Reggie.
Captain Raven.
Who appointed you?
Appointed me captain?
Did
you win a rock, paper, scissors tournament to become captain?
Holy shit, Blake. I'm trying to do a thing, man.
Okay, I wouldn't actually say that. That was me being a dick.
Oh.
Dick roll.
No, because Braxton's got things back on a serious
dick.
track.
Hey, Blake, do you remember Dr. Doomfingers? Because this is what's happening.
But are you actually asking who appointed him? Was that something that was said?
Yes.
Yeah, like, I was just, like, wondering, not trying to be rude.
I was appointed captain by the Elder Council of the Cloaked Rangers.
Did you guys work for the king before they vanished?
Suddenly, Reginald seems a little more somber. Ravina kind of looks down as well. And Ravina states, once Reginald was a Kingsguard. And Reginald kind of looks over. That's not something we need to discuss with strangers.
I hold my hand out and I say, "Forgive me. I'm not familiar with it."
He says clearly.
Ouch.
There's still the matter of you being on some sort of contract in Direwood without going through us. I need to know who sent you.
Braxton kicks the rat in front of it into the fire, kind of watching it burn. He turns back to Reginald and goes, I told you, this is not something we can discuss.
And I told you it is not an option.
He goes...
He's just itching for a fight, dude. Holden's, like, keen on fighting this.
He is.
I'm not.
Braxton smiles and goes, Reginald, I apologize for any misconceptions and fun we had. It's been a while since I've been able to enjoy myself. But as you are a person, you understand that some things aren't meant to be told. And are you a man of your word? When you give your word to someone,
If
you
I
give it to them.
give my word, I keep
If you promise someone something, are you going to go back on that?
What are you getting at?
I promised. I gave my word. We gave our word to our associate that we wouldn't give his name out. We wouldn't tell
I
people
don't.
Yes. Therefore, we are. What are we as people? What are we more than just our word?
And as you say that, he writes them down. He says, "So it's a single person." Thank you. He writes that.
That is all I can give to you. I apologize, Reginald.
See, it's funny because he's wrong.
I am deeply sorry, but if I could give you more, I would. But we are nothing more than our word as people, and I'd hate to give up something important to me. 6 dies.
He steps into the fire.
That would be a power move. Just watching you burn in front of people.
I don't like you. I'm gonna kill myself. Bye.
Ravina looks to Reginald and says, "Reginald, perhaps it would be in our best interest to simply keep tabs on them and let them go about their work." And he says, "What about?" And she says, "For now, they seem to mean no harm to us and our cause." She looks to all of you, particularly Braxton, who has been speaking the most, and says, "Do you seek the reformation of Direwood? Do you wish to see it restored to its former glory?"
Braxton smiles and goes, "I'd love that." He goes, "Wait, would it bring happiness?"
"Absolutely."
"Then yes. His smile kind of turns a bit somber. A teardrop comes. He goes, "I have been missing happiness for quite some time. It'd be nice to see some again."
Is that a genuine tear, or are you performing?
That would be a genuine tear. As
Okay.
Braxton kind of looks off to the distance. He's not even looking at anyone. He's off the distance, kind of 45 degrees up to the left. As a tear comes down, he goes, and his smile's still there, but it's a different smile for the first time. And I wish nothing more than to bring happiness to other people, even though I know, for me, it has long since been buried. He turns back. Tears, a few more tears as he's still smiling. He goes, I
Jericho
apologize.
would like to get up and give Braxton a hug.
For the first time, Braxton doesn't hug back. He just laid away. He puts his arm around him and goes, "I apologize, Reginald, for before. If doing this brings happiness, then you have my word. I'll help whatever way I can."
He looks to you for the first time in this interaction without anger in his eyes, and he nods. And he says, "All is forgiven for now. Apart from your secrecy, you seem all right to me, Ravina." Ravina steps up. She steps up to you, Braxton, and she extends her hand. And she says,
I looked at her. I open both arms. Go. I don't handshake. I hug.
And she says, and she says, kind of turning her head to one side, almost as if to avoid people seeing. She says, "In this instance, I must insist."
Jericho would like to step in front and hold his hand out.
She shakes your hand, and as she pulls away, she slips there was a small slip of paper in her hand, and she slips it into yours as she pulls away from the handshake. And
I turn around and I pat Braxton on the chest and go, "It's okay, big boy."
I put my hand on my chest to kind of swipe the paper from you if you allow it to it.
You wouldn't be aware of the paper.
I'm not gonna do that because then it's gonna.
I pat your hand. I pat your hand. I nod. That kind of. There's still a soft smile on my hand, and you see me glancing towards the gloves, in my darker blue armor, and just kind of sighing, and kind of looking as though he's remembering something.
You look cute, big boy. You're good.
Six before she leaves or before she turns around, catches her eye, and gives her a good smile and a nod and a wink. Drunkenly.
She looks a little confused, but nods.
I turn to Reginald and I get a little smirk on my face.
And Ravina, she steps back into her place in the formation. She looks to Reginald and says, "The way I see it, they have eradicated the very force we came to extinguish ourselves. They have done Direwood a service. Whether we know why or we do not,
Dude,
I
we're
believe
double-crossing like 3 cultures.
I believe their interests align with our own. Perhaps,
I believe Aang can save the world.
Perhaps this once it would be pertinent to allow them on their way." And Ravina kind of looks to you, Braxton, and sneaks you a wink. And Reginald bends down, picks up his helmet, and places it back on his head. And he says, "So it would seem. Rangers?
Have they heard anyone?" I ask.
What?
The
He looks
rats.
to you. Have
Have they heard anyone?
The ratlings in the city are constantly hurting, thieving. Anyone foolish enough to step into here without our consent.
Well, we did it, and here we are.
Clearly, you're a little more capable than others.
Well, thank you.
In case you haven't noticed, the bodies littering the streets, not all of them are as old as the explosion.
I'd like to look at Reginald and just say, before you go, would you like a fire for the road?
He
kind of jokingly
looks at you, incredibly puzzled. Ravina says, "I have that covered, thank you."
Braxton steps forward a little bit towards Reginald, not aggressively, kind of. His hands actually kind of up.
He looks to you.
"You say we're trying to bring Direwood back to its glory.
That is our cause, a noble one."
Is there anything us, kind of gestures to my friends, can do? We're not trying to get fully involved with any group. We like to work with just us four. But
yes.
If there's anything we can do to help, small things that shouldn't take away from your main task, don't hesitate to let us know, please.
And where can I find you then?
Around. We don't have I haven't had home. And he looks back off to the distance. This time doing it on purpose. He goes, "I haven't had a home." And he looks back to Reginald.
Son of a bitch.
He nods. He says, "Well, I have your descriptions and your names.
And if you know anything of magic, it's not hard to send messages through that."
Apparently so. The Rangers will be informed of your presence. For now, you shall have a pass. But if you run into any Rangers who are unaware, tell them Reginald gives his regards, and they should back off. For now, if you would like, clearly you are mercenaries or contractors of some sort. I don't like your secrecy, that you will not divulge to me who you are working for, but if your interests align with our own and you would like to help us reclaim Direwood, our efforts are mostly stationed in the eastern...
Blake, I'll kill you.
Reggie's regards. He says, our efforts are mostly based in the eastern villages on the outskirts of the city. If you ever wish to seek us out, find us there. And he says, "Rangers, move out." And Ravina gives you all one last nod, and the Rangers clear out.
I want to hold my hand up before they leave, and I want to look at Reggie and I say, "Watch this," and I snap my fingers, and the fire turns green. Ravina
just kind of chuckles at Reginald's confusion. She says,
and then I look at him again, and I laugh, and I make it like swap colors to like a rainbow type pattern.
I put my hand on my chest and cast light, and my chest is just now glowing purple.
And I look at him and I point my finger at him and I say, I am not a fire mage. Damn it.
At this point, Ravina's got kind of one of her hands just burying her face. Like, oh. And she says, Reggie, let's go.
6 waves and in kind of a sing-songy voice. Go, Caped Rangers.
Cloaked Rangers to you.
Cloaked.
Go, cloak.
And as they kind of the men fall into formation behind Reginald, and Ravina takes up the rear. And as they're walking away, you can kind of she's kind of like stepping with a like a sing-songy step, and you kind of hear her go cloaked Rangers, go.
I'd like to make a performance check to make all the people sing it.
Are you gonna start singing it?
Use my DM point.
Uh-huh.
To make all of them sing it.
How?
I didn't think this through.
I need some
point.
sort of how. You can't just tell me this happens. I need some sort of how. I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear before.
No, that's totally fine. Never mind then. I'll use it at a different time. But for right
I
now,
have a pan flute on me. I'm proficient in pan flute.
Yeah, 6 is gonna pull out his instrument.
Do you actually have a pan flute?
Yes, I'm proficient in it.
Before we all start playing,
Definitely.
I'd like to cast Thaumaturgy, and from a booming voice up here is gonna say, Reggie, turn around.
Up where?
Jesus Christ.
Up here. I don't know where they're walking to.
Okay. They're walking down the road in this direction in a formation. So they are lined up from here to here.
They're then from
down
booming from the rooftops up here. Reggie, watch this.
And Reggie looks up the booming voice, and the regiment stops.
I start playing on my pan flute. Do, 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 do.
6 joins in.
I'm actually fucking crying right now.
6 joins in with what?
It's a harmonica.
Oh boy, yeah, that's
a
right.
mouth harp.
And then Isaac, are you singing the tune? Is Jericho singing it?
No. I would say that he would not in this situation.
Okay.
I don't think he would.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a performance check from Ajax. Jesus Christ! I was looking over at Hawks and I saw I read Ajax. I'm gonna need a performance check from Braxton and from 6.
Add 2 to whatever I roll because I am proficient.
Okay.
So that'd be 8.
10 and 8. You two, kind of. It's impressive how you have the same idea, but without any rehearsal. The notes aren't quite right. It's kind of like it's like it's kind of jumbled, but the tune is there, and you did it at the same time as Ravina, and so she kind of sang. She said, yeah, a little louder, like go cloaked Rangers, and then like at how not great you guys were. She kind of expected you when she heard the instruments to be a bit better, so she turned around and kind of like shrugged, and Reginald stops. He stops and turns back, referring to the booming voice. He says, "Do not do that again." And he motions for the Rangers to continue, and they go on their way.
The voice is going to boom again and say, "Stay safe, Regiment."
Regiment. 6 walks back to the door, playing tunelessly a bit.
Eden, I got you.
Braxton walks behind 6 and goes, "We'll practice later." And he gives a thumbs up.
I think we need it.
I'd like to spend an hour practicing it with 6.
All right. On that note, pun intended, it is midnight. I think we should about wrap up.
Okay, long rest.
I definitely made a mistake in staying up this late. So
yeah, if you guys want to long rest, are you gonna long rest back in the in the rats? Okay. We will deal with you can long rest. You can go ahead and add it now, but what's gonna happen is next time we come back, what's gonna happen? You guys are gonna head inside. You're gonna speak with the Rat King. He's waiting inside for you, and then eventually you can long rest. I don't know if there's a button on Roll20 to do it.
Nope.
Yeah, I think you just have to manually add your
reset everything.
Yeah, just
gotcha.
bring your HP back to full, and your spell slots, etc. But yeah, next time we will deal with you telling the Rat King what happened, having your long rest. You should be able to get it. Long rests longly. Okay, so that will wrap up session 2 for now. As the cloaked rangers march off in formation, you guys head back inside. The rat corpses splayed on the floor. And
I think we know who
you'll
killed
be
that.
speaking to the Rat King next time when we return.